patience. Boil up with the cold hard hatred. I can feel the vibration. Feet in the streets, it's a new sensation. I wanna break faces on the pavement. I wanna make greatness look complacent. Adrenaline awakened, I can taste it. We can make an impact, grab and then take it. Like a disease, bring them to their knees. Take for their disease. Rage is like a wind, spread into the streets. It's time to make them bleed. 'Cause we just want retribution. Let's go light up the darkness. Make true of an empty promise. Rip gods into weak and harmless. Take to the streets and turn them to a mosh pit. 'Cause we want retribution. Oh yeah, we want retribution. Oh yeah, we want retribution. Oh yeah, we want retribution. Feed like a disease, bring them to their knees. They'll pay for their disease. Rage is like a wind, spread into the streets. It's time to make them bleed. 'Cause we want retribution. 'Cause we want retribution. Oh yeah, we want retribution. Oh yeah, we want retribution. Oh yeah, we want retribution. Yeah, we ran out of patience. Boil up with the cold hard hatred. I can feel the vibration. Feet in the streets, it's a new sensation. I wanna break faces on the pavement. I wanna make greatness look complacent. Adrenaline awakened, I can taste it. We can make an impact, grab and then take it. Like a disease, bring them to their knees. Take for their disease.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to Waylander Gaming. It is, well, round 2 of the lower brackets. In this first best of 3 series, we've got Equinox up against Vikings x Gascom. I am super excited tonight. It's Friday, ladies and gentlemen, and this is definitely going to be a fun one. So there is some swaps on the panelist, and like I said, it's Friday. So tonight we are joined by Rika and Oshroomzy. And just with that panelist lineup, you know it is going to be a cracker of an evening, especially with Gascom Esports, well, Vikings x Gascom up against Equinox. Two very strong teams, but nonetheless, let me hand over to Oshroomzy and Rika. How are you gentlemen feeling tonight, and are we ready for the stream?
Definitely. Bro, it's been a second. I missed everyone here. And I hope you missed my voice at least a little bit out there. But yeah, I'm excited to see the round 2 of the lower bracket finals. I mean, so we are slowly but surely heading to the finale of the MSA Cup. And these are the best teams in the Southern African region. So this is going to be a banger of a match.
Rimsey, on a scale of 1 to 10, how much are you hiding your sadness of getting knocked out of the tournament?
Brah. Like, actually, I'm gonna say like a 1. I'm very happy. I was like going to be happy if I could like reach the podium finishes or something. But other than that, I was aiming for top 16. Maybe we made it to top 8. So, bro, I'm in cloud 9.
Okay. Now, just a little bit of banter there. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, hello. I am back again as well for the. This is not the lower bracket finals yet, right? So we're still getting there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
It was only round 2, if I'm not mistaken. Next, tomorrow is the semi-finals, and then we head into the lower bracket finals only then.
yeah, because I
Okay,
mean
awesome.
the losers of both matches tonight will be falling out, and they will get sent packing home. And the winners obviously will be facing off against the upper brackets losers. But nonetheless, I mean, Rika, let's go, bro. Let's go.
Let's go! As we just restarted the lobby. Hopefully everything's sorted out from both the teams. This should be starting for real here. Yeah, I mean Vikings. I would say are well. Okay, let me start with Equinox here. Started off as a wild card, right? We didn't really know too much about them. They're a relatively new team. We have some familiar faces there. Obviously, Ghost Okado. I know Jav. I don't really know the rest of them too well, but we know them a bit more now after seeing the games. But I'm just saying for what we did know. Now they've come up as a household name here. Equinox are quite a scary blimmin' team. So now, is it safe to say for me to say that Vikings, or VKG as I like to call them now, are the underdogs here? They're the ones who need to step up there and get the beast.
No, definitely. I mean, Equinox might be new to the tournament scenes on Waylander Gaming, but I mean, those are big names you see in rank. I mean, Gosu, bro, that split. He throws around. Jav with his Gatu. I mean, these are well-known names. You can't count out VKG just yet. I mean, there are some cracker players. Also, not newly formed, but not as known. So both teams did very well in their respective group stages. So I think this was going to be a evenly matched up team. So I think that we might even head into a game 3 in this match.
Yep, I think we could. We are going to see both of the meta junglers, the menaces of being the YSS and the Lancelot being taken out immediately. Joy as well being taken out here. Not sure if that one was too necessary, but also got that Uranus ban on the side. CC is also taken out. That's a bit of a weird one for me.
Yeah, I would say if he banned the CC, maybe trying to contest the Uranus. But other than that, there is the first Grok revamped ban also coming out. So both these, okay, the CC ban makes now sense. I mean, Lapu is a good first pick in the lobby, into the lineup. CC not being the exact counter, but giving him a hard time in lane. So that makes a bit more sense now. The Grok, I don't understand that ban. It's like the Joy. Those are two very weird bans, though.
Well, one thing I've noticed right now in the meta is how a team. I think a very important part of the draft is the gold lane here. A bit more than usual in this meta. I'm interested to see how the teams sort of mix and manage around the three marksmen that matter the most in this current patch, which are your Granger, Irithel, and Wanwan. So what happens is, if a team is looking to play Granger, they usually ban the Irithel and the Wanwan. Or if they're looking to play Wanwan, they need to ban the Irithel as well. And then Irithel is just, I think, is the strongest option between all those three. So it's all about sort of managing your way around those three MMs. As Hijime, I believe, is their mid laner. So it's they could be playing the mid Harith, which will be interesting.
It's been a minute since we saw the mid lane Harith, and I'm not a big fan of mid lane Harith. I feel he lacks in the early game potency that you usually see on a mid laner. So, not the ideal pick for mid laner. I'm not saying it's a bad pick, not the ideal. I mean, it's good against the Faza with having the mobility. I would rather pick the Zeshin. The Zeshin is the best combo. It's like Lapu not Lapu, YSS Lance is your jungle matchup. The two metas, Zeshin and Faza is also currently a two very good combo matchup because they both actually counter each other into a degree.
True. Oh, interesting pick here. Mystic gonna pick up that Car Miller, going for that buffed version of her with the 3 spinning orbs around her instead of the 2. So definitely going to see some cool stuff coming in from Mystic there. We're waiting to see a bigger follow-up for the Curse of Blood. Sure, I'm not going to say that there's nothing, right? You got the Farsa and the Khalid, who do a decent amount of damage inside the Curse of Blood. But I think they're looking for something a bit bigger if they're showing this combo now.
I would honestly say, if I'm looking at VKG's lineup, bro, 1-1 is perfect. If they can pick up the 1-1 in this lineup, especially with a Khalid Curse Blood combo, that's infinite stuns along with the Farsa passive stun. They have a lot of stuns to follow up with a Curse Blood if they can land it properly. They just have the 1-1 to come in and just dish all the damage needed to take out the enemy team if they have squishes. So in the side of there's a 1-1 ban, so my plan is up to ruins.
Yeah, dude, I was gonna say that a good angle for the side of EKG, pick up the 1-1 ban, the Irithel specifically, and bait the enemy into picking the Granger. That would have been a strategy there, but no, they saw through their plans right there. Well played coming in from Equinox. So now with the 1-1 being banned, they could be looking for the Granger themselves. So what I would like to see from VKG is a Granger ban here, or things can look a little dicey.
Yeah, I mean, 1-1 is not a hero that gets picked up on the Southern African scene as much.
Sorry to interrupt. Scoppy, the stream is acting up.
Oh yeah, it is. It's blurry screen, bro. It's blurry screen.
All right, let me check, please. Just give me a sec.
Don't worry,
Okay,
viewers. While you are looking at the blurry screen, it looks like a thumb over his camera. You can still listen to the radio commentating. But there's a Granger band, so that's a 1-1 and a Granger. So if I'm looking at the band, what do you think they will pick up with those two bands? It's a hard choice. Maybe Clint?
That ban makes a lot of sense. I think that's a very clever ban coming in from Equinox. Because if they banned the Irithel, that would have given them a free Granger game, especially since they had the first pick out of the second phase of banning. So the Granger ban is just so good. I think because now they could still pick up the Irithel, but it's not hard countering their gold lane. So now they have to think outside the box when it comes to their MM. We're going to see the Julian there. Okay, so they're going to prioritize the last pick coming in from the MM on VKG. But what are they going to show VKG on the gold lane first to get that count? They're going to go for the Moskov.
I would say, but you definitely need range onto a Clint. The Moskov is... Moskov not bad if you look at the general lineup, but in the 1v1, I think Moskov is going to struggle a bit in the early game, even to the mid game.
What are they doing? Swapping so many heroes around here. Okay, you're making me forget who's actually playing which hero, which role. But looking at these draws coming through here, we got the Julian, not really a jungler we see too often anymore. But since all of these junglers have been banned out, you need to think outside. Bring out the pocket picks coming through. Just looking pretty much on the across the board here. I think when it comes to this game, it's gonna definitely be VKG having a bit of a better time early. Sure, they have the Clint to add some early pressure on, but if you look at the side of Equinox, they've got X-Borg, they've got a Lapu, and the Clint is just early in the lane is good, but sure, he also needs to scale a bit himself. So I think it's quite even in the early game, but I think what VKG is looking forward to is just to play nice and aggressive early, make space for the Moskov, and let him take over the game.
They definitely need to watch out for this X-Borg. This X-Borg with Gator combination is very good, very strong in the early game. And there's no hard counters to the extremely tanky lineup. So if that Moskov, if they can put him under pressure and keep him out of the game, that's automatic win at the 15-minute mark. So it all depends on how VKG can make space for that Moskov to farm up.
Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I am going to go get some water. Shroomsy, I think you need to put in some work here, son, for some casting here. Scarpy, if you'd like to take over as well, I will be joining next. I forgot to get my water, so I'm going to have to set that up for you guys real quick. Yeah, take it away, boys. Let's do this. Let's go.
All right, I'm loving both teams' matchups here. I mean, look, it could go either way, but I am going to carry your sentiment, Oshumzi. I have to say, it's quite fun to have you back on the stream. So super excited to blast off this first match of the evening with you. So, ladies and gentlemen, please hit that like, share, and subscribe button. We are into the first matchup of the evening. Equinox
Oh,
up against Vikings X Gascon.
Brian, what a match this is going to be. I mean, currently Julian having a better farming clear speed than the X-Borg. So it's going to be very interesting the rotations that they are going to make. I mean, you don't want to walk into that X-Borg early game. So I'm loving the camp coming out here, rather keeping the mid lane under pressure. But with that being said, the Moskov staying safe, freezing the lane. So there's not a lot of dive ability from either teams in this early game.
Yeah, but look at this positioning coming in from VKG. Oh, I see there's a pause.
I have no idea what the pause was called for.
It's not like we have a ref or something in the voice chat.
Alright, so that is a lag on Xborg. So the ref just told me that it's a lag on Xborg. They are asking for a quick AFK.
All right, well, seeing that there is a quick pause, we can hover around on the map. No problemo.
But one thing I have to say, bro, check this camp coming out from VKG, bro. If Jav rotates back, he's going to. There's no way he can make a safe rotation back into the mid lane. They are definitely going to catch him off guard if they keep the camping position. But that being said, the Lord is up in 5 seconds. Mlbb is up in 12. So I don't know if they're going to hold this position or not.
Well, ironically enough, I did want to mention the positioning coming in from Vikings X Gascon. But I think we'll, just for purposes, all intent and purposes tonight, we'll call them VKG. Because it is quite a lengthy name. But yeah, this positioning coming in from VKG, the Camilla not being spotted. Oh, okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are back into the match. It seems like Xbox problem has been resolved, but VKG, retreating from that positioning that they had and starting the first turtle of the match. It will go uncontested in favor of VKG.
Oh, beautiful. There's the Fear of the Phoenix engagement there by Diet Pepsi. Moscow's Fear of Destruction has landed, but I don't think it will commit that. So I'm loving that early aggressive rotation to the turtle, not waiting. I mean, they knew the Gator was up top, so that was a beautiful engagement. Then there's a small creep invade also coming out from Julian. So that's gold on gold on gold going to the side of VKG in this early game.
You know what I've realized the last couple of evenings, especially with the lower and upper brackets, right? Whenever a team rotates for the turtle, you will always find, especially the first two turtles, you'll find that your opponents going in exchange for the tier 1 turret, picking up the gold from that extra defense that the turret has got, and also potentially taking down a turret as well. So it's always an objective for objective exchange. As we do.
Oh, there's a beautiful Avatar of Guardian into their last insanity being committed, but Jarv is getting caught out under the turret. Diet Pepsi with that feather airstrike doing a lot of damage, but as I said, they don't have a clear answer for this Gatu early game. 1-for-0 exchange under the turret in favor of Equinox.
Diet Pepsi, don't worry, you are the Camilla and not the Faza. It's okay, it's okay. We love Pepsi. Well, I love Pepsi and not cola.
yeah. I said Diet Pepsi and the feathered airstrike, but nonetheless. So, bro, this is a very interesting game. There's a lot of farm being stolen left, right, and center. Clint in a lot of danger, gets out, but there's a stun coming out. 3 people on the gold lane already. Meanwhile, the side of Equinox, knowing the gold lane has the skill, rather goes to push out the mid lane. So there's a lot of objective-based trading going on from both teams, and this is what I like to play. No aggressive kills. There's only 1 kills before the second turtle of the match. This is what a game should be.
Yeah, well, I mean, the map awareness and the comms are currently between both teams very on point. I mean, we are past that 4-minute mark. It's at the 4.5-minute mark. The second turtle has spawned up. We do see Gosu Akaru with the Lapu Lapu going in for the engagement, but not being able to follow up. However, this engagement does not stop. The feathered airstrike coming in from Faza. Gosu Akaru does take a few hits, but no one falls as Equinox picks up the second turtle of the match.
Luckily, Julian still has his retro available, so this might not be a stolen red blue buff, but good try there. Meanwhile, Moskov, bro, taking that the whole gold shield, but he's in a lot of trouble. There's 3v1. It's a beautiful spear of destruction, landing, escaping almost, but bro, what a rotation coming out from Xbox, just securing that kill.
Yeah, that Xbox was hightailing it to get that kill onto, well, the Moskov. However, we do see the Lost Insanity under the tier 1 turret as Diet Pepsi has been sent back to the soda fountain.
Bro, and I'm loving the mirror rotation from both XP laners, so you don't see one XP laner staying in the lane and the other one leaving. It's both mirrored rotations, but the Moskov doing a bit of a lane switch with Mystic, trying to split push this bot lane, and he might be able to get a few hits, but he would need to watch out for this Lapu. The Lapu is able to lock him down with that crowd control immunity he has.
And also with that taunt that, well, the Garagacha does bring in as well. But however, we do see the feather airstrike coming from Faza, as currently the Camilla has got the stun, but Julia picks up the kill onto the Zetian, but Clint returns and takes down the Camilla. However, it is a double kill for Curva on the Julian. It's just past the 6-minute mark. It's 3/5 in favor of Equinox.
Once again, bro, they lost the death in the top lane, but they took almost the whole mid-tier turret. Bot lane turret is down. Top lane is on like 3 HP. So I'm loving the early game coming out from Equinox. They're using this early game aggression they have, where they got to in the Xborg with no clear answers. But there's Lapu, bro. Lapu is just poking around. There's a feather airstrike, not doing enough damage. So the final turtle of the match is up, and I would say this is in prime position to be uncontested. They just have to watch out for the Cursed Blood.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, the Cursed Blood is in, well, can get committed. However, we do see the team fight into the jungle as the Lost Insanity has been committed. The Khalid has been taken down. However, Julian does not want to engage further onto the Garagacha and the Xborg. That is a 1-for-0 exchange in favor of Equinox, as we do see the Spear of Destruction comes flying through, but it does not land onto its mark.
And that's all the tier 1 turrets of the match already taken down in the favor of Equinox. So VKG did answer in the bot lane with that tier 1 being taken by Moskov, but currently they are a bit behind. It's already almost a 3.5k gold lead in their favor. And this early game advantage they have, I mean, there's a lot of magic damage coming out from VKG. So buy Athena's, buy the Radiant, and you basically almost set. Then all you have to watch out for is mainly the Moskov.
Yeah, I'm going to agree with you there. Oh, Shrimsy, you know what I've been picking up from Equinox, right? And I've been seeing this in each and every match that they've been playing, right? Equinox is currently a super strong team. Okay, hold that thought as the engagement is on to Gosu Akado. We do see the Avatar of Guardian does land onto the Camilla. The feathered airstrike is into the mix. Will we see the return kills coming in here? A double kill coming in for the Clint as the Faza has been taken down as well. So it's a 3-for-1 exchange in favor of Equinox at the 8.5-minute mark. It's 9/3. 6 kills in advantage for Equinox, as well as a full 4k gold lead. But Shroomsy, just to finish what I wanted to say, right? Equinox, they use literally the first 2 to 3 minutes just to see their opponent's gameplay, and after that, when heading into the mid to late game, they've got the enemy team figured out, and you will see they will always constantly either pull you away from contention or shift your focus from somewhere, and that's when they pounce.
And I mean, especially with the Lapu, bro, you can't overcommit with that Cursed Blood. There's a fear of the Phoenix to scout everyone out, and that will be uncontested Lord. That's the reason why Zeshan is so good. I mean, that vision she gives is prime. So, with this Lord being said, the Holy Shield is luckily still up in the bot lane. They might try to push it out. There is still a minion wave coming in. If they can get this Holy Shield popped up, they can break the turrets and get into the base. I don't think it's an ending angle, but if they can get this properly set up, the next Lord will end the game.
Yeah, well, look, Equinox is definitely going to focus on to getting at least 2 tier 2 turrets if you're looking at their positioning right now. Just waiting for that X-Borg to link up with the Lapu Lapu. Lapu gets the vision onto VKG. There you go. That's a split push. Now getting ready to set up the lanes. The mid lane is being frozen upon. It's moving the focus to the top lane as we do see Lapu Lapu coming down. As the last insanity has been committed onto the Camilla. Does a lot of damage. The Fury of the Phoenix into the mix, but Clint gets a godlike kill and a shutdown onto the Julian. Make that a triple kill. Maniac for the Clint. That is a 4-for-1 exchange in favor of Equinox. Equinox doing a lot with this first Lord of the match. However, Garagacha is caught out by the tier 3 turret. Lord is taking down this tier 3 turret in the same time as Clint is into the mix. Oh, but no minions to follow up.
Unfortunately, there are a few members short, so they did crack at least the mid turret. Bot will also fall now, so that's 2 tier 3 turrets down, going for the third one. That is definitely setting them up to put a lot of pressure into this match. I mean, that was a beautiful Avatar of Guardian setup onto 4. The last sanity used to bait the team into a corner. Bro, that was team coordination to the max. So if they can use those lanes, freeze the lanes, not clear the lanes, use that advantage. The next Lord is up in 65 seconds. So they definitely need to not give any farm over. But it seems like they want to keep the constant pressure rather.
Well, I mean, Lapu Lapu does pull that focus into the bot lane. But ladies and gentlemen, I haven't had the builds up at any point of the match yet. So there you go. Clint has got 60 stacks on his Sky Piercer. We do see that War Axe onto the Lapu Lapu and almost full build, 2 items away. And, well, Lapu Lapu will be full build. But nonetheless, I mean, Equinox putting on the screws onto the wheels onto the trolley, and the wheels on the bus does what?
Go.
Goes round and
Yeah,
round.
bro.
All
We've
right.
got a wild X-Borg in base again.
Well, and I feel, in all honesty, I don't think it would matter that much right now. Equinox has the advantage. We do see the minion waves coming in for this Nexus. This is definitely still an ending angle for the side of Equinox because, look, let's be honest, right? Equinox, when it comes to the team fight, and I'm not taking anything away from VKGs, ladies and gentlemen, just hear me out. Equinox has been getting those team fights set up properly, baiting out skills and then initiating, reinitiating, and that's what they do. As we do see the Lapu Lapu gets the engagement onto the Camilla, allows the Clint to finish her off. However, that's a legendary kills. The Avatar of Guardian has been committed. It lands onto 1. The Clint gets a double kill, but Lapu Lapu does take away the triple. Oh, never mind. There's a triple kill for Clint. He could have had a maniac, but nonetheless, first match goes in favor of Equinox. Ladies and gentlemen, what a cracker of a first match.
Oh, bro, what a... Bro, as I said, this was definitely a game fairly in the... "12 minutes in, they ended the game before the second Lord, so that was all dominance coming out. I would like that Equinox brings to the table a little bit more. Maybe have 1 or 2 counter picks, but bro, second game I think is going to be a complete turnaround. VKG also scouted out their opponents, so I think we got a game on our hands, boys.
Yeah, we did.
Indeed. Scoppy, I want to know if Streamsy is also lagging for you as well, or is it just me?
No, he's lagging for me as well, bro.
Okay, so Streamsy, you're getting your internet troubles there, but I'm sure we'll be able to fix that at some point. I mean, VKG, they kind of just got run over that game. They definitely, I think their draft was a little bit a bit too win con on one side. Like they wanted to funnel the Moscow farm, but damn, did Equinox just focus down on that Clint, double down on it, make sure his lane went well, and he took over, even getting a maniac that match. So very well played to Equinox. They'll be taking game 1. I think it's do or die here coming in from VKG now in terms of the vibes. They need to be able to deal with the pressure. I know I've been in a bunch of teams in SA sometimes. I can definitely tell you that, if you're in some teams I was not happy with, they they want to give up at this point. But we are in the MSA lower bracket finals. There's no point of giving up. They got to stay strong, and they got to keep their heads in this. They can definitely do it if they can just calm down, play what they want to play.
Alrighty. So I think my McDonald's Wi-Fi was sorted out now. I don't know if my lag is gone there.
What did you order?
I ordered a better Wi-Fi. Went to the 5G, bro.
Okay, I thought you were at McDonald's. Yeah, damn.
No, I said McDonald's Wi-Fi. It's a joke. It's a joke. It's an inside joke.
Yeah, it's normally focused. It's focused onto me because it's cheap and it's fast. Fast to disconnect.
Yeah, and I was extending the joke, Shroomsy, that I'm saying, what did you order at McDonald's? Because your Wi-Fi is kind of ass. I'm joking.
So sorry, bro. It's been a minute. So yeah. Yo, bro, what a game.
Looks like everybody's ready up here. Yeah, I'm expecting Vikings to pull out what they want to pull out. Right, that's what I said here. I think if they lose this one, they're out. So they need. I always say the same thing over and over again, which is meta comfort over meta. Right, like rather if you have a meta hero that you think you need to play, but you're not comfortable on it, rather just play your comfort hero, man. Like even if it's a Zilong, even if it's a Karina, we've seen those picks work from Madagascar. If you know how to play those heroes, don't force yourself to play the Zetian if you don't want to, or anything like that. That's the mindset they need.
I mean, it's always better to have a comfort meta pick, but if you're not comfortable with the hero, you won't use it to their meta potential, then the whole word meta means absolutely nothing if you're not comfortable with it. That's my opinion. So, I mean, I can pick up a YSS. I can promise you I'll go 1-7-0, and the match will end in 8 minutes. I'm just not good at YSS, so I won't pick that up at all.
As they ban out the Joy again, I'm not so sure about this one. I feel like Joy these days is counterable. I'm not just saying that because I want to see it, but I think it really is counterable. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, and I can do the draft and the cast. Why not?
Yeah, why not, bro? But I like with the Joy, it's counterable in so many. I mean, one of the meta picks is, of course, Kalia counters her. Gatu actually counters her to a degree. There's just on their own positions alone, there's so many counters that she's not as strong as she used to be. If you are very good at her, she can still do the job. But with that,
I was about to say, like, Gatot and Kalia, there's workarounds with those, with the Joy. But if we're going against the hero like Kufra, the Akai, those kinds of heroes, then it gets a little nippy. Yeah, Badang as well is pretty tough.
Yeah, so it gets nippy. I mean, and she's also lacking that damage she had previously. She still has a lot of damage, but not as much.
The two biggest things definitely were the second nerf they gave to her, which is the damage reduction on her second skill, and then the biggest one is obviously that Starlium Scythe nerf. That one, well, it was really hurt. Hit in the fields, as we are gonna see. Diet Pepsi. That's what we want to see here. We're gonna see the grok coming through.
So now the question is, there was no Lapu being picked up this time. So are we going to see a bit of a swap on the Lapu, or is Equinox going to pick it up once again and just stick to everything? Stick to the guns.
Still the Lapu work, but they're going to go for the Yuzhong instead here. jab on that guitar, man. Yikes. That guy slammed it.
Oh, bro, that last play they made of the last insanity taunting everyone into the corner, Avdov guarding onto 4, Maniac for the Clint. That was the beautiful setup coming out from the team. That is team comp. So that is one of the heroes. I mean, Gato is sort of still meta hero, and he works into their comp. So if you're comfortable with the hero, just pick it up, bro. I mean, there's a swap out for the Lapu, for the Yuzong. I don't know how I feel about this matchup. This is, in my opinion, a very skilled matchup. Who plays better with the lane?
Yeah, it's not about the hero. You're exactly right. It's about the player when in this matchup. So, I think from what we've seen, Ghost Okada is very terrifying on the EXP lane. So I think Mystic is fighting an uphill battle, but anything can happen. We could get some rotations that fix up the lanes, etc. As Kidua also picks up that Fredrin. I'm a big fan of Fredrin. I really, really like him in this current meta. What I would have liked to see maybe is a Fredrin R-Lot. I don't know if anyone knows, if you know, well, I know people do know it, but that's that combo is deadly.
That's a crazy combo. I mean, all-out is so strong in this meta. And I mean, if they run all-out Fredrin, they even run it EXP or Roam, it's very flexible with a combination. So very good. And the thing is, there's a triple front line, a tanky lineup for the side of VKG. So I'm wondering, are we going to see any tank killers coming out? The Lunox was not picked up, but they picked up the Valor. So there's still Gimme maybe and Carry.
I think Carry is doing too much for the side of Equinox. I don't think they're going to go for that route. I think I don't know. I feel like Carry's too much. If they could go for like maybe they still have the Holy Marksman Trinity available to play around with, right? It's that 1/1, the Granger, and the Irithel. I think any one of those heroes can kill tanks enough in their own regard.
1/1 getting banned out. I mean, 1/1 would be perfect. You just don't build build Trinity on 1/1.
Okay.
So
if they don't ban Granger on the side of VKG right now, they're trolling really hard. Really, really hard.
Yeah, I mean, for real. I mean, if you have a first pick after banning phase, Roger. There's the Roger.
Okay, wait. They're not trolling that hard, actually. Now that I think about it,
Irithel still open.
They can pick the Irithel here. I think that would be very safe if they picked up Irithel here on VKG. That would cover their backs. I don't know if they're gonna. Yeah, the Kimmy pick's really nice here.
I like this. I mean, you need that double marksman combo because you have a triple front, right? So you need the extra damage pushability because none of these heroes can actually push the lanes as much. And she also does fare very well with the Fredrin because he keeps her safe and she just blows everyone up. So I'm loving that pick. And for the final pick, I don't know what to pick here. There's not a safe pick here. Granger is the best option, but Irithel is open once again.
Yeah, the Irithel's immediately going to be picked up by Sight there. That was what I was worried that VKG would fall into, was this trap here. But they did. So we can say that it's unfavorable. I'm not going to say it's over because it's not. I mean, you can still play the Granger into Irithel. It is a perfectly playable matchup.
Skilled.
It's just that it's a bit difficult.
It becomes Irithel isn't like a hard counter. She does very well against the Granger, but if you take a good Granger against an average Irithel, Granger will win every time. So I'm not hating the pick. It was the safest option.
What about a good Granger into a good Irithel? Then we're talking a little different here. I think Irithel would more likely come out on top. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, looking at Kidua without any skins, report him, everybody.
The Infringement has such great skins, bro. But yeah, nonetheless, that is it from me. I'm going to hand you over to Master Scarps, Kenkel, and the newly reformed Seppi Rika in the action.
I don't know what you mean by reformed. I don't know if I should be offended or not. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we are seeing quite a draft from both teams here. I think Equinox had the checkmate style move of the Irithel last pick. That's why they picked it up so fast at the end there, because they were like, yeah, we know what we were picking. We knew that you were going to pick up that Granger, so we slammed it down. But Scoppy, what do you think here?
Bro, Equinox does have a very strong draft here. I mean, it's we will see that strategic play coming in from them, especially into this second match. They do have a point to prove. Exactly taking away from what we had with them in the interview, so I'm expecting very big things from them. They did say and did promise that they will come leave a mark. So I mean, could they be the new chess players in MLBB in the MSA Cup?
Yep. As you know what I would have liked to see if I let my intrusive thoughts consume me. You know what I would have picked up as the last pick for Equinox. I would have said, "Yo, what's your name? Gatot Kacha, go mid lane. We're gonna pick the Lolita as the last pick."
Bro, why do you want to hard counter and troll pick like that?
I don't know. That sounds good in my eyes. Anyway, and then put like Villia gold lane or something. Anyway, so, anyway, we're looking at quite a stale match here. I think both teams sort of have felt each other out. They kind of want to, play it a bit safer. They know what they're doing this time around, so not taking too many risks. At least not until this turtle fight's happening. We're looking at a little bit of a gank coming in from L. Gonna just be able to steal a little bit of farm away from Kirua. Look at this Grok wall though. Spear of Alpha has been committed to get over to the other side. So no Spear of Alpha contention here. I think Fredrin has the advantage when it comes to it. Unless they control him up here. Fredrin gonna go with the retry here. Gets stunned up just like I said. They're gonna be able to get that retribution. And now the Black Dragon form comes through. Gonna try and get the Petrify combo on the back line here. Doing a pretty decent job. Alpha gets first blood on that front line actually. As Catmeal Pew Pew is the next to fall. And soon Mystic will follow.
Oh, bro, but just unfortunate from the Grok. Freezing out the Fredrin to back off from that engagement with his wall. But nonetheless, GG's. That is a 3-for-0 exchange in favor of Equinox. As a successful jungle invade comes in as well. Alpha does use the Spear of Alpha to escape that engagement.
That was some textbook MLBB being played here from Equinox, right? They know that their jungler has the disadvantage, just like I said, on the retry, especially without the Spear of Alpha. So they were very, very careful to make sure that Fredin was controlled during the duration of that retry window. So very well played from Equinox there.
Yeah, well, agreed, bro. But look, anything could happen. I'm not taking anything away from VKG. They do have the capability to take this match, but yeah, I mean, we will only see that development in the mid to late stages of this match. We do see Equinox coming for this rotation onto the gold lane. They do have the number advantages here. Will they go onto the Granger?
Diet Pepsi is there to sort of back up the tracks of Handsome there. Missed out quite a few deaths and artists, so doesn't have any of those for the defense here, but I don't think that they can penetrate the wall that is this Grok.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's at the 4-minute mark. It's 3 kills in advantage of Equinox, as well as a 2.2k gold lead in favor of them. They are trying to get this snowball running. I mean, look at this tier 1 turret in the top lane. It's nearly down. Go to Akadu doing a brilliant job onto the Lapu Lapu, as we do see Equinox does. So take this, will take the second turtle of the match as the same time taking that tier 1 turret in the top lane.
Tectonic charge committed down on bot, but there was no follow-up there. So that's going to be putting Diet Pepsi in a little bit of a difficult position right now. I think there's not going to be any fights out there. I can see what VKG were going for. They wanted to go for the fight into a like trading the turtle for the tower, but we are going to see the solo kill coming in. Well, it wasn't really that solo. Onto the Lapu Lapu Mystic. It will be the next to fall down. Handsome, I think he should be able to sort of hold his lane here, but he needs to be so careful about it.
Yeah, I think that the only thing that's protecting him now is that bush. But we do see the Valir coming in for the wraparound. Oh, we do see the wall coming in from the Grok. Nearly catching the Valir as we do see him flicker over the wall. However, Erithal comes into the mix as well. And, well, the Grok is just getting forced away from the tier 1 turret. Equinox picking up the second tier 1 turret of this match. And this is at the 5.5 minute mark of this matchup. Equinox, it seems like they are pushing to end earlier, especially with that 5k gold lead.
Okay, 5K goldie at 5 minutes. That's quite a lot, I will say. As I said, we've seen trying to break some records on the massive amount of gold leads that are possible in this game. This is looking to be one of them. If this game goes worse, I think like at about 9 minutes it was with the 11K gold lead is what we've seen as the biggest.
Yes.
So, but I don't think this game's going to get to that point unless they like troll something. We are going to see Handsome trying to troll.
Yeah, as Spear of Alpha does finish off the Granger. However, Yuzong is keeping vision onto the Fredrin here. The next turtle of the match, the third and final turtle, will spawn up in the next 15 minutes. As we do see Gosu Akaru get staunted up by the Fredrin, but the Avatar of Guardian does land on 2-3. Valir is into the mix. The Arbiter's Wrath does finish off the Valir. However, Jaihav gets taken down in this engagement as well, as Mystic picks up a double kill. Appraiser's Wrath.
Appraiser's Wrath. That Appraiser's Wrath is pretty damn huge. Managed to get them not only the kill onto Hijime, but also Jav without the ally to help him out. But look at this jungle raid here. I mean, damn, look at the jungle gap at the moment. You're going to see it's a level 11 to level 8. Although, if they can get this alpha down, it would be pretty huge. Purify popped in, but if they shut him down, it's going to be a nice little swing coming in for the side of VKG. No jungler for the side of Equinox, but I don't know if they can contest. Just look at the map control, the presence that Equinox have. They're just saying, nah, even if our jungler is down, you don't have the balls to come and contest this turtle.
You literally don't. But I mean, okay, VKG, it seems like they are coming for this rotation. The Alpha is respawned. So it seems like Equinox will allow the Alpha to come back here. They are just keeping VKG at, arm's length at this point of stage.
Looking at that traction pulse coming through. Nice walk onto the wall. Goes Sakado getting knocked around, but has the Black Dragon form for that CC immunity. Diet Pepsi pops that revitalize to keep himself alive. Nice amount of damage coming in from Lapu and the Kimi. Managed to finish off the Yuzhong, but that Shah residue will claim the life of Mystic before he can do anything else. As now, that's going to be a 1-for-1 trade.
Yeah, XP for XP laner. No fighter in the equation. The first lord of the match has spawned up. I mean, look, it is a good trade, but I think of however you look at it, the Yuzong will be quicker for the team fight in any case if he commits that Black Dragon form off the bat.
Oh, but look at the damage coming in from sides here with that Irithel heavy crossbow doing pummeling it down to the Lord here. Jav is going to get harassed a little bit. Handsome takes down Jav. That's going to be that Sky Piercer stack. Oh, no Sky Piercer stack, actually. Doesn't have the Sky Piercer. I think I kind of like that choice, actually, if you're kind of far behind. You need that more utility damage coming through. Oh no, look at the Fredrin, he got caught. Is he gonna have that Praise's Rat to reset? No, he's not. Sai takes him down. Mystic on the front line as well, being with the bravest fighter. Goes Okado running in for Handsome, but manages to get away. Tectonic charge coming from Diet Pepsi is able to get him to safety, but the damage has already been done as Kidua and Mystic are down for the count.
Yeah, well, we will see Equinox doing a lot with this first Lord of the match. I mean, they're pretty much just continuing what they did in the previous match. We do see the lanes getting synced up. We will see that same time charge. It's a 2-1 split coming in here from Equinox. Just pretty much baiting out the Vikings out of position.
Yeah, I mean, we have this shield coming in on the bottom lane here, so this Lord shouldn't be too much of a threat. But it does give them a heck of a lot of map control.
Yeah, that's exactly what they want to do. As we do see Mystic coming with the Lopalop, the Avatar of Guardian not landing onto its mark. Kimi does do a lot of damage onto the Gadget. We do see the Taunt and Spear of Alpha into the mix. The double kill going for the Alpha. We do see the Black Dragon form has been committed into the backline. Handsome has been taken down, but Gosu Akadu is not done as he picks up a double kill in the base. Just pretty much staying in Kimi's face and saying, what you gonna do about it? And it's a 4-for-nothing exchange.
Look at the damage on that. That was one base attack and one round of spells from light, from sight, and cap you pew pew. Almost got taken down there. Yeah, Lapu Lapu. You know that what I like to call that moment is that's a play safe moment. You're telling your Lapu to play, hey, come on, bro, play safe. But meanwhile, he's dying in the fountain. You can't get any safer than that.
No, you can't. It's just unfortunate as we do see another tier 3 turret has been taken down in favor of Equinox. Equinox in a very strong position at this point in stage. I mean, it's just before the 11-minute mark. It's an 8k, 8.4k gold lead that they've got in favor for them.
Yeah, I mean, it could be worse. I think we've definitely seen worse come through on MSA here. But that's just purely on like net worth. If we're talking about like game situation, then it's looking pretty bad because look at just how confident the side of Equinox are. They know that they're not in too much danger taking this fight. They do manage to take down one member of Equinox there, so they're going to get punished there. But the Fredrin is the next to fall. And look at that nice knockback coming in with the Spear of Alpha. Triple kill for the Alpha. As he's got 60 stacks in that Sky PSA. They're looking for the end here. I don't think these two marksmen can do much to deal with these four heroes of the side of Equinox. GG's.
GG's. Ladies and gentlemen, this does close off the first best of 3 series of the evening. Equinox taking this in a very dominant fashion. Vikings x Gascom unfortunately gets sent backing home. So yeah, Equinox going through to the next round. I mean, look at Al picking up MVP with that Alpha, bro. Deadly plays.
That team comp coming out from Equinox, not something you have to watch out for that, bro. I mean, it's game changer plays coming out. The team synergy is so crazy currently with Equinox. And the picks as well synergize with the team as well. The play style works with the heroes they pick. So that's definitely comfort heroes they are walking into. And that's something I love seeing.
Yeah, gotta agree with you there. So, ladies and gentlemen, this does conclude the first match of the evening. We're quickly going to get that intro up and running for you. We will be back with you. We will be setting up the next best of 3 series. So, don't go away. We will be back. Thank you for watching the first match. It was quite exciting. Hit that like, share, and subscribe button, and we will be back with you in just a moment.
yeah, we want retribution. Oh yeah, we want retribution. Oh yeah, we want retribution. Yeah, we ran out of patience. Boil up with the cold hard hatred. I can feel the vibration. Feet in the streets, it's a new sensation. I wanna break faces on the pavement. I wanna make greatness look complacent. Adrenaline awakened, I can taste it. We can make an impact, grab and then take it. Like a disease, bring them to their knees. Pay for their disease. Rage is like a weed, spread into the streets. It's time to make them bleed. 'Cause we just want retribution. Let's go light up the darkness. Make true of an empty promise. Flip gods into weak and harmless. Take to the streets and turn them to a mosh pit. 'Cause we want retribution. Oh yeah, we want retribution. Oh yeah, we want retribution. Oh yeah, we want retribution. Feed like a disease, bring them to their knees. They pay for their disease. Rage is like a weed, spread into the streets. It's time to make them bleed. 'Cause we want retribution. 'Cause we want retribution. Oh yeah, we want retribution. Oh yeah, we want retribution. Oh yeah, we want retribution. Yeah, we ran out of patience. Boil up with the cold hard hatred. I can feel the vibration. Feet in the streets, it's a new sensation. I wanna break faces on the pavement. I wanna make greatness look complacent. Adrenaline awakened, I can taste it. We can make an impact, grab and then take it. Like a disease, bring them to their knees. Pay for their disease. Rage is like a weed, spread into the streets. It's time to make them bleed. 'Cause we just want retribution. Let's go light up the darkness. Make true of an empty promise. Flip gods into weak and harmless. Take to the streets and turn them to a mosh pit. 'Cause we want retribution. Oh yeah, we want retribution. Oh yeah, we want retribution. Oh yeah, we want retribution. Feed like a disease, bring them to their knees. They pay for their disease. Rage is like a weed, spread into the streets. It's time to make them bleed. 'Cause we want retribution.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the MSA Cup. We are joined here by the captain of Equinox. Sir, how are you feeling after that pretty convincing victory?
Yeah, I'm feeling pretty good. Great, to be honest. It was quite a tough match, the second match, but in the late we got them. Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say you guys had the second game pretty strongly, and then yeah, they all of a sudden just came back with a little bit of heat. You know, it's like the dying beast. You got it in the corner, but it bit back. But in the end, you did manage to get it in the end. Yeah, I mean, I think you guys played it exceptionally well. You guys are moving forward, knocking out the side of VKG out of the tournament. So yeah, how are you feeling about your next matchup? Who you guys against? Scorpy, who are they against?
Oh, well, it would be the losers of the upper brackets.
Oh right, yeah.
So it could be Saint Dynasty. It could be 1 HP Yellow Skip. Yeah, and the other
Yeah,
two
okay,
groups
so
as well.
So I can refer that question to you then. Who you think you're going to be facing, and how you feeling against going against them?
To be honest, I think we're gonna face probably 1 HP.
Okay.
Yeah. I think Saint gonna go through because I think they are the favorite to win the tournament. But we'll see. We can't underestimate 1 HP.
I mean, they do have a heck of a lot of tournament experience, you know. So they've got a whole bunch of
Yeah,
ex
yeah. True.
ISF players. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens there. Okay. Copy Shrooms. Any questions?
Oh my word, what was I saying, right? They would be either facing off against, well, they should be facing off against Madagascar in the next set of events, and then the winner of them and Madagascar, oh, well, yeah, they will be facing off against the winners here, right? My bad. And when one of them lose, they will fall out, and then whoever loses in the upper brackets will come and face either, well, Madagascar or Equinox.
Yeah, I was a bit confused, man.
So we're gonna verse Madagascar or
Or
what's the other
Fantasy.
player name? Yeah. Ah, okay.
Yeah. I was like,
I was a bit
wait,
confused too, to be
this is still the
honest.
lower bracket, right? Yeah, okay. So yeah, you're gonna be facing. Okay, so I'll ask the question once again. Who do you think you're gonna face this time, and how are you feeling about it? So Madagascar Fantasy.
But to be honest, it's quite a tough decision, but I have to go with Fantasy. Yeah.
Okay, any particular reason why you think it's them?
Because the beat does quite a lot in ranked matches compared to Madagascar. Just for that reason, I think that Fantasy will go through. Yeah.
All right, Scott Shrooms. Now you can ask your question.
Oh, Equinox, I'm going to ask you the same question that I asked you a few evenings ago. Do you have a message for your opposing team? Is your message going to have heat this time, or are you going to stay humble? Sir, the choice is in your hands. Will it be the red ball or the blue ball?
So I'm going to stay humble. So I wish them good luck and hope we have fun. That's all.
Oh, Shrooms?
Bro, that's a comment. I mean, staying humble and then being seen as the underdogs and then just biting them in the heels, coming down with a victory. So, bro, I'm going to just be honest. Equinox is one of my favorites to take the podium finishes. So, my question is, aside from St. Dynasty being one of the favorites and Madagascar, was there any other hard matches you have faced throughout the MSA Cup that made you rethink your strategy a bit?
You want me to be honest with you?
Yes.
No.
All right, let's give
Confident.
let's give Jayhav the opportunity to answer that question, bro. Let's direct that question to you.
Yo, guys. I think uh, I think the match of Saint Dynasty is the only one we got trouble with. Everything else was manageable for me.
If I remember correctly, you guys got knocked out by Saint Dynasty, right? That was what happened
Yeah.
in the upper bracket. So you've got a bit of a revenge story plotting for the side of Equinox here. So that's going to be quite interesting. If you guys can make it through to the grand finals, yeah, I mean, I think Madagascar and Fantasy are two scary teams. I think it's not personally. I think it's not going to be that easy for you. If I may say that, that sounds a bit mean. I'm not going to say. I'm not going to say it's one-sided. I think you guys can do it, but I'm just giving you a warning. These teams are very strong.
Yeah,
we
we do.
we have our strategy, but we'll see.
Yeah, we do hope facing St. Dynasty again, though.
All right. Well, I'm hoping to see that match coming through because that would be a banger of a grand final. But yeah, I think that's about it for the interview. Thank you so much, Jav. And sorry, was it Hijime?
No, it's
Oh, sorry. Yeah. Thank you for coming to the interview. Yeah, and hopefully we'll see you guys again soon once you take the win against either Madagascar or Fantasy.
okay. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, guys.
Sure.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, hit that like, share, and subscribe button. We will be going back to the pause screen. Just waiting for both teams to pitch up, and then we will be going back live into action up against Madagascar. Oh, listen to me. Madagascar up against Fantasy.
Cause we want retribution. Oh yeah, we want retribution. Oh yeah, we want retribution. Oh yeah, we want retribution. Yeah, we ran out of patience. Boil up with the cold hard hatred. I can feel the vibration. Feet in the streets, it's a new sensation. I wanna break faces on the pavement. I wanna make greatness look complacent. Adrenaline awakened, I can taste it. We can make an impact, grab and then take it. Like a disease, bring them to their knees. Pain for their disease. Rage is like a weed, spread into the streets. It's time to make them bleed. 'Cause we just want retribution. Let's go light up the darkness. Make true of an empty promise. Flip gods into weak and harmless. Take to the streets and turn them to a mosh pit. 'Cause we want retribution. Oh yeah, we want retribution. Oh yeah, we want retribution. Oh yeah, we want retribution. Feed like a disease, bring them to their knees. They'll pay for their disease. Rage is like a weed, spread into the streets. It's time to make them bleed. 'Cause we want retribution. 'Cause we want retribution. Oh yeah, we want retribution. Oh yeah, we want retribution. Oh yeah, we want retribution. Yeah, we ran out of patience. Boil up with the cold hard hatred. I can feel the vibration. Feet in the streets, it's a new sensation. I wanna break faces on the pavement. I wanna make greatness look complacent. Adrenaline awakened, I can taste it. We can make an impact, grab and then take it. Like retribution. Oh yeah, we want retribution. Yeah, we ran out of patience. Boil up with the cold hard hatred. I can feel the vibration. Feet in the streets, it's a new sensation. I wanna break faces on the pavement. I wanna make greatness look complacent. Adrenaline awakened, I can taste it. We can make an impact, grab and then take it. Like a disease, bring them to their knees. Pain for their disease. Just like a weed, spread into the streets. It's time to make them bleed. 'Cause we just want retribution. Let's go light up the darkness. Make true of an empty promise. With cards in the weak and harmless. Take to the streets and turn them to a mosh pit. 'Cause we want retribution. Oh yeah, we want retribution. Oh yeah, we want retribution. Oh yeah, we want retribution. Feed like a disease, bring them to their knees. They'll pay for their disease. Just like a weed, spread into the streets. It's time to make them bleed. 'Cause we want retribution. 'Cause we want retribution. Oh yeah, we want retribution. Oh yeah, we want retribution. Oh yeah, we want retribution. Yeah, we ran out of patience. Boil up with the cold hard hatred. I can feel the vibration. Feet in the streets, it's a new sensation. I wanna break faces on the pavement. I wanna make greatness look complacent. Adrenaline awakened, I can taste it. We can make an impact, grab and then take it. Like a disease, bring them to their knees. Pain for their disease. Just like a weed, spread into the streets. It's time to make them bleed. 'Cause we just want retribution. Let's go light up the darkness. Make true of an empty promise. With cards in the weak and harmless. Take to the streets and turn them to a mosh pit. 'Cause we want retribution. Oh yeah, we want retribution. Oh yeah, we want retribution. Oh yeah, we want retribution. Feed like a disease, bring them to their knees. They'll pay for their disease. Just like a weed, spread into the streets. It's time to make them bleed. 'Cause we want retribution. 'Cause we want retribution. Oh yeah, we want retribution. Oh yeah, we want retribution. Oh yeah, we want retribution. Yeah, we ran out of patience. Boil up with the cold hard hatred. I can feel the vibration. Feet retribution. Oh yeah, we want retribution. Oh yeah, we want retribution. Oh yeah, we want retribution. Yeah, we ran out of patience. Boil up with the cold hard hatred. I can feel the vibration. Feet in the streets, it's a new sensation. I wanna break faces on the pavement. I wanna make greatness look complacent. Adrenaline awakened, I can taste it. We can make an impact, grab and then take it. Like a disease, bring them to their knees. They'll pay for their disease. Rage is like a weed, spread into the streets. It's time to make them bleed. 'Cause we just want retribution. Let's go light up the darkness. Make true of an empty promise. Flip cards into weak and harmless. Take to the streets and turn them to a mosh pit. 'Cause we want retribution. Oh yeah, we want retribution. Oh yeah, we want retribution. Oh yeah, we want retribution. Feed like a disease, bring them to their knees. They'll pay for their disease. Rage is like a weed, spread into the streets. It's time to make them bleed. 'Cause we want retribution. 'Cause we want retribution. Oh yeah, we want retribution. Oh yeah, we want retribution. Oh yeah, we want retribution. Yeah, we ran out of patience. Boil up with the cold hard hatred. I can feel the vibration. Feet in the streets, it's a new sensation. I wanna break faces on the pavement. I wanna make greatness look complacent. Adrenaline awakened, I can taste it. We can make an impact, grab and then take it. Like a disease, bring them to their knees. They'll pay for their disease. Rage is like a weed, spread into the streets. It's time to make them bleed. 'Cause we just want retribution. Let's go light up the darkness. Make true of an empty promise. Flip cards into weak and harmless. Take to the streets and turn them to a mosh pit. 'Cause we want retribution. Oh yeah, we want retribution. Oh yeah, we want retribution. Oh yeah, we want retribution. Feed like a disease, bring them to their knees. They'll pay for their disease. Rage is like a weed, spread into the streets. It's time to make them bleed. 'Cause we want retribution. 'Cause we want retribution. Oh yeah, we want retribution. Oh yeah, we want retribution. Oh yeah, we want retribution. Yeah, we ran out of patience. retribution. Oh yeah, we want retribution. Oh yeah, we want retribution. Yeah, we win.
Oh, my word. I just cancelled my audio settings there for a second. But we are back, ladies and gentlemen. Up next, we've got Fantasy up against Madagascar. Well, joining us on the panelist now is the one, the only, Mr. Wylander himself as well. So we're a full crew for this final matchup. Gentlemen, Vika, Shroomsy, Way, what are just as we see Zephyrus leaves us. But anyway, what are you feeling about, what is your feeling about this next matchup?
Well, at the moment, it's not happening because Larry is not on his account and has been told that he cannot use that account.
So it's not a name change; it's a completely different account, a Smurf of sorts. So yeah, I don't think that was allowed.
Smurfs are not allowed. And I think name changes had to have been registered beforehand. Before the day of the game itself.
But none
He said it's for somewhat of an okay reason in my books, which is his main account will not let him enter.
Oh, that's understandable.
Yeah, that's why I feel like, I mean, he's also got it says Lil Beast NB, and we all know Larry as Larry NB, right? So I mean, it's probably him. I think there shouldn't be that much doubt. But anyway, we'll see.
Yeah, we will. Who knows? Maybe it's Kyrie in disguise.
I mean, it is from how we've been seeing Larry play recently, man. He's been popping off.
Larry is a very mechanically gifted player.
That's fair. He I have to understand him, man. Like I knew him as this beast gold laner, and now he's a beast a jungle player. So he's real knows the game out of everything.
There's certain roles that you can switch between very easily. Though, did you know that Kyrie, since we mentioned his name, let me not say it. Let me ask it as a question. Let's see how many fanboys and girls there are out there and how well you know your MLBB. What was Kyrie's first role when he entered the pro scene? What position did he play?
Well, I have no idea. So the chat's gonna have to answer that.
Let's see if the chat knows. Anybody else in the casters lobby know?
Bro, I don't remember. Yo. But wasn't it jungle?
Uh-uh.
Because I know
That's the reason I asked the question.
he started as a jungler for Blacklist. That's how I knew him, as the jungler for Blacklist before he went to Onyx.
This is before that.
Don Rye is saying he was a marksman. Yeah.
Nope, he was not a marksman.
I'm thinking, and I'm going to go with Rome, because the rotations to a degree should be in theory be the same. But yeah, it's look, I'm taking a guess here, right? I'm gonna say Rome.
That's a very accurate guess. Started off as a Roma.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
No, I only-
Consider the similarities in the roles, right? I'm not saying that they are the same. The play style is obviously extremely different between the two. But in terms of what you're looking for on the map, both players have to have the ability to understand macro. Both players have to understand rotation strategies. Both players have to constantly be checking the item list to know when someone got a power spike or not. There's a lot of similarities. There are differences naturally, but the similarities are there.
That's true. I mean, I know I'm an awful Rome player, but there's one hero that I think I'm actually pretty good at, which is the Rome that's most similar to an assassin. That's not an assassin. You want to guess which one that is?
Cho.
No. Kind of similar to Cho. It is
Flavor.
Kaja. It's Kaja. Because you play like an assassin, right? Like hide in a bush, and then boom, you catch someone, and then you bring him to your team, and then that's the pick off.
But you know what's weird, right? Is that when you play Rome, you actually get everything like that. Because that's what you're supposed to be doing.
Yeah.
Essentially, as a roamer, you're a walking ward. You supply vision. You prevent certain actions from happening. And if obviously you have a set tank with the set composition or like the ability to set, the sets must never be like an obvious thing, like, oh, I'm going into set. Because then people can readjust and move. Everything's about surprise. It's like surprise, Tigreal ulti from the bushes. Or surprise, Kaja ulti. Because it's about surprise. So you literally play every hero like an assassin in the roam position. Even the
fair.
pick-off ones.
That's
Yeah, that's the reason why Conceal is such a great spell to have on most of the roams, because it supplies an extra bit of surprise factor into the lineup. And yeah, but here's one thing I also know about Kyrie, going back to that. So I didn't know about the Rome. That was a surprise, but I know the first season he featured, I watched him on Onyx. He actually played Mage because one of their players was not available, so they dropped the player, or the player dropped, and then he featured in the Mage position for that for that tournament.
Interesting. Very, very interesting. But let me put a question out there to you guys. What do you think is the most technically difficult role to play in the game?
Mage!
I would say
Mage!
I would say it's EXP lane.
Well, but in my opinion, it's between two. Like, technically difficult. Honestly, I would say gold lane. No, it's not technical, but you need mechanical skill and map awareness. Yeah, I would go with the gold lane because, I mean, in my opinion, a gold laner should have more map awareness and prediction knowledge than the Roma itself, because it's one of the most gankable, squishy lanes. The biggest target on your back is on the gold lane. It's either that or the Rome position.
Because I'm always interested to hear what people think about it. Because there is no real clear-cut answer. Like, I understand what Seppi was saying about the XP lane, because XP lane in this current meta is, you don't have a good XP laner, you might as well not play the game.
Because right now, I think in this current meta, right, it's as you said, it's heavy EXP meta right now, and I think a lot of what EXP lane is you have to outplay your opponent. You have to win the 1v1. You have to be able to rotate at the right time. You can't just rotate whenever you want. I think it's most demanding, and having a mechanical ability over your enemy is a lot more impactful. So that's why I would say that it's difficult to be. It's difficult because people like that exist on the EXP lane. So you have to keep up with that.
But at the same time, right, I can understand what you were saying about the gold lane, because you're so squishy, and we don't play like Mobile Legends. The format of it, the way we set up, is not like other MOBAs. It's not like your Dotas, and it's not like your leagues. In terms of what happens there, because you always have protection for your hard carry. Whereas here in Mobile Legends, your hard carry, which is your late game carry, doesn't have any protection. So if you don't have that like ultra high degree of map awareness and the ability to manage your lane, because similar to the XP lane, if you don't manage your gold lane properly, and the minion waves can be pushed either into you or away from you, and you don't know, it makes it easier for you to be ganked. And everyone wants to gank you anyway.
That's true, but ladies and gentlemen, sorry to cut off from the conversation here. We are into the first draft between Fantasy and Metagaskar. I think I'll take control of the first draft here. Anyone want to step up and join me?
I'll join you for this one.
Alrighty.
Listen to
Well,
this. When last has Way casted a MLBB match, and now he wants to tag out on the first opportunity to cast with those Shroomsy.
I'm having, I'm having, I'm having supper.
All right, those Shroomsy. Let's
Alright.
let's take this match and hand over the draft to Way and Rico.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got Scar coming in with the first ban here. We're gonna have that standard, right? That's Lancelot. I feel like, if they can't play that, then they should ban it out because Larry NB on that here is a menace.
That yeah, I can second that. But you know, if you think about the statement you just made, Lance is a must ban. It wasn't that long ago that if you picked Lance in the 5-man scene, it was like, really, are you gonna go for this? Do you think you're the next Kyrie?
Yeah. Anyway, we are also seeing the CC. Interesting. We saw in Equinox also banning out the CC in the last series. So obviously here people are kind of like worried about this hero when it comes to XP lane. I guess it sort of just lanes quite nicely into pretty much everything. So that's why I think the strength of that is there.
Yeah, and I mean, we were just talking about it, right? Like how you need your XP laner to not so much dominate, but at least have a decent time, be able to rotate first, get into position, add those extra numbers when you're going for jungle invades, etc. But let me ask you this, Happy, right? The first two bans was Lance and YSS, which is two of the strongest jungle picks right now. What's your thoughts on banning out like too many meta heroes, shall we say, in the beginning phase?
It shows that teams are keeping it safe. They don't want to deviate too much from what they've practiced. They know that these are the heroes they wanted to ban. So they've got a set. It tells me that they've set a precedent for themselves. They want to be playing in a specific way, at least for the first game. So this makes a lot of sense that they have banned out these meta heroes. There's not any point of taking risks in the draft. But we are going to see the one actually being picked up first. That's quite uncommon, I would say. It covers them against the Granger pick, but they need to be careful with the Earthal here.
Yeah, exactly. The Erythel is going to be a very big problem for the 1-1. I mean, what do you think about picking Marksman up first? I'm not a fan at all.
I think it's fine. I feel like if it's fine if you pick within the trinity of marksman at the moment, and you have a solid plan of what you're going to do next. Your trinity of marksman are the Granger, Erythal, 1-1. So, it protects them. It essentially bans Granger for them. That's what I think is good about this 1-1 first pick. They basically took another ban slot.
Yeah. That is a very good strategy to use in drafting, because some picks are not just prio picks or flex picks. There are some picks that you make that, as you said, it prevents the enemy from going with a certain composition. But right now, with this double MM pick coming through, right, they got to get rid of the Hayabusa. Hayabusa has to be in the next ban coming out for Fantasy.
Yeah, I mean they should be scared of Larry's Hayabusa. That's fair. Oh my god, that's actually a banger pick coming in from Arez T. Oh, that is gonna mess up the side of Fantasy real good. Ruby can't move anywhere. 1-1 can't move anywhere. This is the perfect pick.
Kimmy won't be able to escape like she usually does.
Yeah, I think it's not a hard counter. I think the way that you think you should play King's Calling, Mincetar with the King's Calling, is that it hard counters everything full stop, but it doesn't. You do have to place it very well. It's it's deceptively quite difficult to sort of put down on the floor sometimes. So it is up to Rez T to sort of maneuver around that, and we do see the Erythal ban there. Very nicely played from Fantasy as well, covering the tracks with the 1-1. But have gotten themselves in a difficult situation because of that Minster topic.
Mm-hmm. True. It's if the Muncie can land that flicker combo, the flicker out combo, then it's going to be very deadly because you'll be able to lock down into the. I wouldn't even say backline because 1-1 and Kimmy don't have the longest attack range. They have
They
to
want
kind
to
of
be in the middle of things, exactly. They have to, and 1-1, she likes to go in, right? She likes to maneuver around a team fight. Part of her strength is that, so because she doesn't have the longest range, that means she has to go in and around people, and then give Arist yet an opportunity to get that King's Calling.
Because if he does, then I mean, just from the it's going to be really difficult. They went for the Ling ban. I thought it was going to be a Hayabusa ban coming out. I'm expecting Meta to try to go for that Hayabusa pick. But let's see what Larry is going to be locking onto.
They pick up the Leslie here. I'm not the biggest fan of it here. I think it does an okay job into the 1-1. She has high range. That's what's going for the Leslie. Able to poke out the 1-1 early in the game. But as soon as you get like 1-1 pops and Inspire, has a crossbow tank, you're in real trouble as this Leslie.
Yeah. It's that level 4 timing. So Shiny has to, well, actually understand when to be aggressive and when not to. But
I do not like this Lucas pick. I think this is not a very good pick here. It does okay into the Sicilian and the Leslie, but once you encounter them, like Mincetar again, as a Lucas, your first two skills are disabled when you're in the King's Calling.
yeah.
So it's a very tough matchup for that. And the Kufra, I don't like the Kufra either. Oh!
Whoa. Uranus jungle? I don't know. I don't look. I know that he can be played in the jungle. I'm not saying he can't, right? And he is a monster at this moment in time. But I'm into this lineup. I'm not so sure because with the Uranus, with the Abasha, you're gonna give 1-1 the opportunity to set that crossbow tanks easy. It's sort of
but
it's
that's
a bit
the bait.
counterintuitive.
But that's the bait, right? You give these nice, easy targets for the crossbow tanks to be set up, but then you just shut it down with the King's Calling. You're telling her to come closer with these picks.
Yeah, well, I can understand the thought process, right? But in my mind, I'm like, whenever you're trying to make a strategy and if it gets to be too complicated, like if you think about it, that's got layers to it. It's like, okay, we're going to bait the 1-1 to come in closer to try to set with the crossbow tanks. We're going to hope that it doesn't happen, reposition, and make sure that Mincetar has both his outs and his flicker and the ability to get in as a surprise. Complicated strategies in a game like this, that's this fast-paced.
So yeah, I think there's not a clear winner in this draft at all. I think this is all about what happens in the game here. I think draft, this is a rare case of a game where draft doesn't matter. I would say this is all about how they play rather than what they play.
Execution is key. But as we hand you over to Shroomsy and Skopskenkel as they take us into this first match in the best of 3, it is Fantasy up against Madagascar.
Yeah, so first matchup, let's go, ladies and gentlemen. Please get your likes or your votes into the poll there. Currently, Fantasy is in favor by 51%.
Oh, bro, this is definitely going to be a great match coming out. And, bro, this Kimmy mid lane along with the Kufra, that's instant aggression over and over. As soon as Kufra gets level 2, that's the duo power spike they're looking for. Then they can start being mega aggressive onto the different lanes. So just stay safe until that point. But if that power spike happens at level 2, that's going to be a game changer.
Yeah, well, I mean, we're going to look at the combination here from the Uranus and the Baxia. I mean, the Baxia is a very good pick, and it's going to combine very well with the Mincetar. But let's see, as we do see Fantasy is currently going for that early game rotation. Oh, this heartburn, just for a quick second, sorry.
It's old age, bro. It's old age. But I have to say that this Mincetar doing very, very well so far. He did miss a minion creep. He missed the cannon. So that's a little bit behind on XP, and that might be just what Ruby's looking for in that matchup.
Yeah, well, it does seem like it. I mean, Kimi dishing out a lot of damage early on onto the Bucks here, not allowing them, but we do see the Fanatici coming for this rotation. Uranus and the Bucks here is right behind them as we do see the engagement onto the Mincetar. However, Peter is back with the Bucks here, opting out of that engagement, not going in for that stun and knockup. But in the meantime, we did see the first blood going in favor of Cocoa Pops with the Lucas taking down the Sicilian.
That was a bit of an aggressive rotation. I mean, Uranus not the most tankiest or the doing the most damage in the early game, so this is going to be a tough first turtle to crack without that Sicilian on board. So I does see there's a
Oh, we do see the hook coming in from the Mincetar. The King's Calling does land onto the Ruby, nearly catching the Kimi as well. However, the Unleash the Beast is in from Cocoa Pops as Lucas nearly gets that taken down. However, the first turtle of the match does go to Larry MP, but the engagement continues as Cocoa Pops has been milked up and shredded away. However, Kimi gets a return onto Uranus, Scar and Blitzo so low, but the Sicilian finishing up the job onto Kufra. That was a 2-for-2 exchange.
Oh, bro, that was a beautiful, beautiful game. There's once again on the XP lane, I'm a fan from Ruby coming out, but that passive proc from Mincetar keeping him alive. So, bro, this XP lane matchup is all skill based. There's a lot of back and forth coming in. Beautiful segment clause from Shiro as well, just poking down that 1-1. You want 1-1 as low as possible, to be honest.
Yeah, we did see the traction pulse coming out from the Kimi onto Bucks here. I mean, it's at the 3.5 minute mark. It is fairly even to both sides. Madagascar just having that, well, they had 200 gold lead, but it is even at this point of stage. I mean, well, it is still 60 seconds away from the next objective as we do see Peter gets the stun up onto Zephyrus. The Unleash the Beast is into the mix. Leslie does finish off the Kufra. However, the Sanguine Claws is into the mix. Leslie picks up a double kill, but Kimi does finish her off. Bakshia gets stunned up. Will we see the 1-1 getting the kill onto the Bakshia? No, sir. He gets able to roll away. Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door.
That was a unnecessary flicker coming out there from that. Leslie Greedy gets the kill but gets taken down in response. So very aggressive play. I don't know if it paid off. That was not an even exchange if I was looking at it from my side. But I have to say, Cocoa Pops definitely need to play a little bit more safe with this Lucas. He has a lot of counters into the enemy lineup. So if he can't go full combo, then he is on the back foot. So the next set of the match is spawning up in the next 2 seconds. So this is going to be a very dominant fight.
Yeah, we do see both teams rotating for the second total of the match. It is all going to come down to who's going to get the dominance in the team fight at the second turtle. We do see Blitzer with a Ruby trying to come around, trying to get that zone, but we do see that concealed play coming in from Madagascar. Oh, we do see the King's Calling, but it doesn't land onto anyone. They Unleash the Beast from the Lucas is in, but he is taken down by the Uranus. However, the Bat's Feast has been committed from Sicilian. The 1-1 gets taken down by Shiny's back as Leslie gets that snipe shot in. That was a 3-for-0 exchange, and the second turtle does go in favor of Madagascar. The Sanguine Claws catches the Kimi under the tier 1 turret. Madagascar should be able to get this tier 1 turret in the mid lane. Let's go!
Oh, bro, what a game so far from Madagascar. I have to say, I would like to see Fanatici targeting. There's their full engagement. Once again, Coco pops onto Larry and B. The Kufra has did the jump, but Diddy is in a lot of danger. There's the beautiful Beast Bomb securing the kill. So that's a 1-for-0 exchange, and Jungle saved. So, bro, I have to say they definitely need to pick their targets. They have triple frontliner. The check this game from the Mincetar. There's the hook onto King's Calling, but Scar gets away with 1 HP, but Blitzo is taken down. That's how you want to play Mincetar. Just camp in a bush, bro. Just Just hide.
Hook, line, and sinker into the King's Calling. However, we do see the Lucas getting stunned up by the Bucks here. The Tortoise Puissance is into the mix. We do see the pull coming back from Mincetar. Sicilian does catch Coco Pops and finishes the job. I mean, look, the Bucks here just allowing his team to get away. Granted, he did die, but he gave his team the escape route. You know, ideally something else that the tank is there for. I mean, you sacrifice yourself for the greater good. But we do see the Sanguine Claws cashing out the 1-1. However, will we see the stun up coming in from the Bucks here? Oh, so close. Zephyrus does escape the clutches of Buxia. That's all tier 1 turrets taken down in favor of Madagascar.
Madagascar has got that early game dominance already. 5k gold lead with the third turtle spawning up. And the two members you don't want fed is currently fed. I mean, there's already 30 Sky Piston stacks on that Sicilian. Leslie has 2 items built there, Berserkers and that Malefic gun. So this is the power spike they were looking for. Check that's 2-shotting the A1, and there is the ultimate snipe coming out. Beast Bomb has been committed, but there's the counter on the King's Calling. I'm a further from Ruby into the back line, but not enough damage from the team. She flickers out, but that is another kill. Triple kill for the Leslie. Oh!
Yeah.
Barely escaping that hook from the Mincetar.
Yeah, Leslie is definitely currently fed. I mean, it's 7, 1, and 2. Let me quickly get the items up here for you, ladies and gentlemen. Leslie almost has the three core items built. I mean, but look, Madagascar is putting the pressure onto Fantasy at this point in stage. I mean, it's very difficult for Fantasy to respond at this point of time. However, the third and final turtle has been allowed to turn into the first lord of the match. Madagascar will get this first lord and potentially capitalize a lot of objectives and get some more pressure onto Fantasy if that would be able. So it's at the 8.5 minute mark. We do see Madagascar having the 13 kills and Fantasy only 4. So that's a 9 kill advantage in favor of Madagascar, as well as a 6.3k gold lead.
That's definitely a massive, massive gold lead. Most of them of that lead is into the pocket of that Leslie. As soon as she's like 600 gold away from that BOD, so that's like after this Lord Bush, that BOD is online, and then you have to start running. Then she can start 2-shotting both the marksmen of the enemy team. So it's going to be a tough defense here. Diddy with that beautiful vision giving. He's a box here, bro. That thing won't die in this early game. There's a low charge onto that tier 2 turret, taken down in response.
Now we do see Fantasy trying to stop this Lord in the tracks. The Unleash the Beast has been committed onto Shiro. Cecilia nearly getting taken down in that situation. But they do get 2 tier 2 turrets in favor of Madagascar. Oh, we do see the Tyrant's Wrath onto the Leslie as Leslie has been taken down. However, we do see the pull into the King's Calling as Sicilian is able to catch out the 1-1. So both marksmen's falling in that exchange.
That's definitely good. They definitely need to watch out for this King's Calling. There's no respect. There's a full combo. 3 people onto Daddy, but Daddy surviving everything. Bledsoe in a lot of danger, but Zephyrus will be not taken down first. It's Bledsoe and follow up double kill for Shiro. Sky Piercer stacks doing a lot of job in this game. That's already 60 stacks. They need to shut down the Sicilian as soon as possible. If he gets to 80 stacks, that is game over instantly.
Yeah, well, yeah, I mean, Sicilian doing a very good job there. Needing to stand fulfilling the shoes that the Leslie had to do. Unfortunately, she got taken down, so a Sicilian just carrying out that damage. I mean, look at Shiro as well. The Sicilian is fed as well. So it is 16 over 5. And 7.2k gold lead in favor of Madagascar. The next objective is 35 seconds away. We do see the pull and the King's Calling with the Sanguine Claws. Zephyrus will get caught out as the Bats Feast has been committed as well. However, Shiro picking up a double kill onto the Ruby. Madagascar will be looking to continue this in assault, but I mean, that's a 2-for-0 exchange right before the next objective.
Oh, bro. I have to say, clutch play there from Coco Pops. So pushing that unleash the beast button as soon as possible and barely escaping that King's Calling stun. So there's that lone one being picked up. The Trinity is done from Insathar. So that was the last escape from Pups. If anyone gets caught out into that King's Calling now, they won't be able to escape. It's going to be death for them. So I'm loving the aggressiveness coming out here from Madagascar. They are in the prime position to get the people caught off guard. The Flicker's also back on the Minsathar, and he sets up everything. What else do you need? He pushes everyone to his teammates, he stuns them down, he does damage, bro. That is a perfect pick.
Yeah, well, I mean, Way, if you look at the chat, they're currently baiting me out, bro. I will not fall for this bait. No way will I give in to them. But nonetheless, alright. So we do see the ultimate snipe coming in from Leslie onto the Kufra, just getting that vision. We do see the charge up from the Lord onto the tier 3. P. Diddy into the back line, but a Ruby gets that kill onto Baxia. Or we do see the King's Calling coming in from Minsatar, but Kimmy coming in with that traction pulse clutch. That does allow Fantasy to get the Lord. However, Leslie does kill off the Lucas. However, it is currently a 4v3 situation here. It's a 2-for-1 exchange going in favor of Fantasy. Clutch defense coming in for them.
A beautiful, beautiful defense. I would say that Lucas was way too aggressive onto that kill. He underestimated the potential of damage coming out from that Leslie Cecilion. I mean, bro, they currently fed. Cecilion is almost on his second last item. Leslie is almost done with her endless battle. So, bro, this is not two people you want to walk up to. And if it doesn't play safe, the next Lord is up in 80. So one more death from that Lucas can mean a game changer. And they're currently bunching up beautifully for this Minsatar, though.
As we do see the King's Calling coming in from Minsatar.
King's Calling has been
committed. The Sicilian does follow up, getting the kill onto the Kufra. Ruby has been caught out, and Leslie does finish the job onto Blitzo. Madagascar is storming into the base. We do see that ultimate snipe onto the 1-1, but Scar, Kimmy coming in clutch to save the 1-1, trying to save the base. But ladies and gentlemen, that is that. The first match going in favor of Madagascar. The first blood has been drawn in this best of 3 series. GG's well played to both teams, but Madagascar just coming out quite strong in this performance. Shiro picking up the MVP, well deserved for that Sicilian gameplay.
And like honestly, this is the reason I banned that Sicilian last night, bro. You don't want to see him on that hero. That is his best hero, and he's quite dominant on that hero. So, bro, I hope there's some respect bans coming out. I think definitely Fantasy has the ability to come back onto this game too, but they definitely need to switch up their strategy a little bit and focus a little bit more on the drafting phase, getting their combos and comforts in place.
Yeah, so ladies and gentlemen, let's see if we will see those respect bans coming in from both teams. Way and Rico, what are your thoughts on this first matchup?
I think this was definitely just what I thought was going to happen, right? I think the 1-1 immediately getting shut down. I think actually I didn't like the Leslie pick, but then it made sense in the end, is that they've shut down the 1-1 enough. Now we can just pick a really greedy hero that would do a lot after the laning stage. That will do a lot with the advantage that her team will make for her after the laning stage. And Leslie is a really good hero for that. And then, yeah, I mean, IST with the Minsatar, I mean, that's MVP for me.
Yeah, I agree. That Minsatar pick was inspired.
All right,
Yeah.
so straight into the next draft. Okay, obviously me and Shroomsy will handle this draft as Rika and Wylander will be casting the final, well, potentially the final match of the evening, as CC is the first ban for the side of Madagascar.
Another question, bro. Sissy is such a strong hero, and I mean, Sissy does very well against metas, mostly comfort picks. If you can get that curtain call placed onto 2 heroes, that sets up a lot for the enemy team. So it's not usually a ban you see, but I mean that is a respected ban. I would support that 100%.
Yeah, I mean, we do see that 1-1 gets removed from the equation. Okay, fine. 1-1 didn't work in that previous matchup, so let's get rid of the 1-1. Let's not give the enemy the opportunity to pick up the 1-1 as Gary Gacha gets removed from Madagascar.
Thorns remain.
Oh, bro, but I mean, 1-1 is so strong. She's currently a meta. There's a reason why 1-1 is good. It's not necessarily a laning capable. The thing is, the current meta is a lot extended team fights. So with the team fights being extended to such a degree, she has a much easier chance to get across both tanks. If she gets it onto the correct hero, gets fed, that's instant GG's. But I mean, they did a very good job zoning out and stopping that 1-1 before coming online. But Lancelot, and there's the Baxia respect coming out from Fantasy. So two very, very solid bands ending this first phase.
Oh, Shiro picking up his Sicilian
Sorry.
once more.
Sorry, I just need to step in here and say that YSS, hello?
The YSS is still open.
Yeah, I'm seeing this and I was like, bro, they're picking this. Okay, guys, Sicilian is the comfort hero and is strong into their lineup. But if a Nat doesn't pick up the YSS, I don't know what they're thinking. Okay, there it is. And the Kalia, I mean, Kalia is not a hard counter, but she does very well against the YSS. So it's a good idea picking her up with YSS. Also plays very well with that Mountain Shocker. So two solid picks coming out from Fnatic in this first phase, I would say.
Yeah, so Gillian, just to answer your question, it is currently 1-0 in favor of Madagascar as Iris T picks up the Lapu for the side of Madagascar.
Oh, bro, and arrests that Lapu is deadly in their hands. So, and it pairs very well with the comp of Madagascar. So I'm wondering if they're going to pick up the Minotaur. It's a very good pick in this. I would say pick up the Minotaur maybe now. There's no other good pick. That's the best pick.
What, ladies and gentlemen, want the lotto numbers? Please DM Oshroomsy. He would gladly provide you at least 3 of the 6 numbers. As Scar,
Solid.
as Scar picks up the gimme once more, so we will see that traction pulse for the side of Fantasy. I mean, that traction pulse, Rika, you said it the other evening, and I quite like it. That traction pulse is pretty much like an implosion play from Tigreal, but it's just a ranged implosion play. Yeah, I mean
With a much shorter cooldown.
yeah, it is crazy. So we're waiting for Iwan to bring us the next ban for the side of Fantasy.
This is quite interesting. They're going for the triple marksman lineup, keeping YSS, and then you maybe want to go for something like a Irithal Granger as a very good possibilities. But with that being said, with a Kalia that's not as tanky, they definitely need something on the XP lane that can frontline the whole entire team. Because if you want to go for a triple marksman comp, you need a solid frontline. So I would be looking at, I don't know, I know it's not a favorite pick, but the Badang on the XP lane might not be a bad pick. Even Uranus doesn't do enough though.
Yeah, well, thank you, Toyota, for the support there. I'm sending in a super chat saying Madagascar for the W, as we do see the XCL ban for the side of Fantasy. Okay, well, I understand, look, especially with the Minotaur, but XCL for me combines very beautifully with the Tigreal. But yeah, look, okay, so Ruby being the final ban for the side of Madagascar, Iwan showing us that Erithal. I mean, my question is, why the XCL ban?
Solid. So the reason for the XR ban is mainly it pairs very good with the Minotaur, and they did do their homework because Shiny's XR is currently like on a 71%, if I'm not mistaken. He has a very good win rate on his XR, so it was homework done, and I think that's the respect. But I'm loving this Brody pick into the Irithel. It doesn't do hard. That's once again a skilled matchup. Both have range, both have poke damage, burst ability, and that also does counter the YSS very, very well.
As we do see Larry and V picking up the Karina. So it's twice in that we see the Karina or feature the Karina in the MSA Cup. It was last night. And well, tonight again. Let's go. Blitzo picking up the Uranus. Fantasy, in my opinion, has the stronger draft here. They've got the stronger draft. But yeah.
I would say that's a very good draft, but the Uranus does the job of frontlining for the triple marksman lineup, but I don't know if he does enough against the enemy team. There's not enough lockdown marksman to shine. I would say even an Arlord would have been awesome. Even Phobius might not be bad, but I might just be biased.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, this does conclude the draft for the second match in this best of 3 series between Madagascar up against Fantasy. Madagascar currently going for that game set match. Will they take this in a clean sweep fashion, or will Fantasy get one up and take us into that sudden death round? But ladies and gentlemen, hit that like, share and subscribe button. I am going to hand you over to Waylander and Rika. Let's go!
5 seconds till the enemy
I'm looking at a Karina pick in this game. I think Scorpion Shrimsy missed it. But Waylander, tell me, what does Karina's skill 1 do?
It's going to be immune to physical basic attack damages.
Not just physical, but Kimmy's magic damage basic attacks as well. Like, she pops that skill 1, she's immune to damage from this team. Completely.
Yeah,
Like
they're very basic attack heavy.
Extremely basic attack. Even Kalia's damage is also kind of basic attack inspired. So I'm really liking this Karina pick. What I maybe would like to see is, sure, Karina has that immunity, but still it needs a little bit of survivability. So maybe she goes for a tanky build. Nah, but we're not going to see that. We're going to see her go full damage. I'm expecting Larry MB to do great things this match.
I agree. Karina, it's been a while since we've seen a Karina. There was a time where Karina tank build in the jungle was just next level OP, but let's get to see how he's gonna fare into this. He's got so many squishies to just hit that out and just dance in and out.
Yeah. Well, Tantric, to sort of give you context, that Larry did pick the Karina yesterday. Or was it yesterday? Yeah, I think it was yesterday. So it's not something new, but it's still quite something fresh. I can agree with that. Coming into the MSA here, I would like to see the side of Madagascar playing a bit safe, because if we're looking at the draft coming in from the side of Fantasy, sure, they have 3 marksmen, but I can argue that they have quite a lot of early game. Surprisingly, we are going to see a little bit of a figure play coming through. As Larry MB gets the first blood, it's going to be a trade 1-for-1. But first blood going to Larry MB on that Irithel, that's pretty huge.
Yeah. That, I mean, roam for MM exchange, I'd take that any day of the week. And then using that river speed to get across, but oh nice. Let's play here from the Kalia, just trying to stop Larry from getting in close, as Reynos is doing the same. Lapu jumps in there, but the enough space created by the side of Fantasy to ensure that Coco Pops secures that first Iron Hide.
Yeah, sure. We can say I can glaze this Karina more, but this is a YSS, right? This is possibly the most broken jungler of this patch, if not definitely. So we will see what we expect to see from YSSs is some extremely fast jungling speed and able to generate like a way bigger advantage than most other junglers can get. However, Larry MB is at least managing to keep it up in the net worth. Sure, he's got a little bit of a lower level actually compared to that YSS, but is keeping up in the net worth.
Yeah, YSS is one of those heroes right now. It's that mountain chucker. I mean, apart from all the other skills that he possesses, he has pretty much everything that you need a jungler to have. Engage, disengage, but it's that global vision from his ulti that in my mind is like, that's just such a broken skill.
Look, and he's back coming in with the no fury crossbow. Oh, heavy crossbow. Gotta get away from that little engagement there. Not the best trade for Madagascar. The flicker is a bigger committance compared to a sprint from Irithel, right? That's a little bit of an inconvenience to her, but it's a big engagement coming in from Diddy's back, as we are going to see the Bravest Fighter coming down onto the bottom lane here. We're going to see Aresti's back using the Bravest Fighter damage immunity or damage reduction to get away, but I missed what happened in the top lane there. Looks like Diddy brought his party to the gold lane.
Yeah, most definitely he did. They waited very patiently. They want to put a lot of pressure here onto this gold lane. It looks like Madagascar. It's part of their strategy. Get the Brody online, because once Brody is fed, he's got that torn apart memory, can melt down front lines, can melt down the Uranus as well, because even Uranus has that ability to sustain through so much. Any amount of burst can cause a bit of problem. But there's the they're trying to CC him up. The stuns come through. They manage to lock him down. But Kimmy, with return damage in response, clears into the mix. Does have that tsunami slam available, but will she be committing it just yet?
We're going to see this turtle fight. It's about half health here with the Minoan Fury. Landing onto 2. That's a pretty good start coming in from Madagascar of the team fight. They secure that turtle nice and easy. It is all just running, coming in from the side of Fantasy. But look at that Lapu Lapu with the flicker of the Bravest Fighter is able to get the kill onto that Irithel. They're going to continue the chase here, coming in from Diddy's back with the flicker as well. Oh, not with the flicker, with that first skill knock-up on the Minotaur. I don't know if they can kill this Uranus, but man, they are killing everyone else.
Yeah. Kimmy, I'm saying Kimmy. Karina does have the true damage from her passive, which can affect the Uranus quite a bit. So, just like you were saying, Tsepi, that Karina pick, just like the Munsatar one, is looking very inspired for the side of Madagascar.
Yeah, I went on my Karina arc, by the way. I played her for a while. She's bad. She's really bad here. I will admit it. But when you pick it into a game like this, it feels like the most broken thing on the planet, man. Like being immune to damage because you picked it into 4 or to 5 basic attack based heroes. It feels otherworldly.
So, Junior son, welcome to the Warriors Club. Welcome to the membership here at Waylander Gaming. I hope you enjoy your stay.
All right, as we are looking, a little bit of a play coming into the top lane here. Look at Coco Pops, man, going 0-0-0 in the KDA department, but the highest tier level in the game. Just playing he's playing a solo game. This is World of Warcraft.
Yeah, it's playing quite safe there. It's going to be the pressure being placed to the mid lane. Uranus trying to get something. Oh, what a Sangu Claws into the Minoan Fury. Knock up onto 3. The follow-up is in there. Torn apart memory comes out as Larry and B dishing out the damage there. And with that, saving that first skill, as you said, getting out of harm's way at the same time.
Yeah.
Third and final Iron Hide up.
I'm expecting a Savage on the Karina this game. I'm not gonna lie. This is your Karina's way ahead. You got all the sets in the world from the Minotaur, the Lapu, and the Sicilian man. Like they need to be so careful on the side of Fantasy. If they all group up, they could just disappear in a matter of a light switch.
Yeah. I was just taking a look at Karina's build. She went for the Stadium Sight, the Sky Piercer. So it's probably the Genius Wand up next. And then it's really going to start to hurt, as you can see. Monster kill on the Karina. That true damage proccing from the passive is just insane.
Nice traction pulse coming in from Scar, though. Able to get the 3-man, quote-unquote, implosion. But, not turning really into anything after that. Kalia goes in aggressively because of Tsunami Slap over the wall. Shiny has the figure to get out of there. Look at Diddy, though, just using the Minoan Fury just for the escape coverage.
He can play a little bit aggressively because he went for Flask as the first item. So he completed Flask, and then now he's going to go in for the Dominance Ice just to deal with any amount of heals that can come through from the clear. And the life steal from the Irithel.
Yeah, he has to go for this build because the other front line is just the Lapu, right? If there was an EXP lane like a Uranus or or let's say get taught, then sure he could go for the full like Flask into Oracle build, but his team does need the dominance ice at this point. As you can see, YSS still playing a PvE game, if you know what PvE means, guys. Player versus entity. He's not interacting with heroes whatsoever. We are seeing an interaction here. There we go. Cross's Curse. There's the first interaction of the game for Scar and Cocoa Pops getting the kill on P. Diddy. Not the kill you want, but there's anything they can get.
Yeah, with the map control firmly on the side of Madagascar right now, they need to relieve the pressure a little bit, and this gives them the opportunity out from behind those tier 2 turrets, especially considering the first row of the game is up.
Yeah. Now it's Madagascar's time to shine here. They can get this Lord. I think it's not about the Lord fight actually. I think what they want to do on the side of Madagascar here, they don't really care about the Lord. They just want the enemies to come out of their base. You can see how aggressive Iresti is being, but they understand it on the side of Fantasy. They need to get back here.
Yeah, you can. It is only the first Lord of the game, so you can sacrifice it. You do have a lot of heroes that have this massive late game power spikes. Your Irithels, your Kimmies, the YSS as well. It's a triple marksman combo. So if you're patient enough, you do have wave clear potential on your side. It can be game changing if you can just wait towards, I'd say, probably around the 14-minute mark.
Yeah. Oh man, yeah, they get a few tower shields down. No tower shield on the top lane though, so this Lord will be able to charge it for free. Well, not for free. I mean, it doesn't do that much damage, right? It's compared to what we expect to see it do. 25% is pretty good. Oh, the Mlbb Fury is out onto the ground there. Follow-up knock up onto the back line here. Karina, where is she? She's looking for an angle to go in, get that savage angle. Nice total pop memory coming in from that Brody right there, but Sheila is actually the one that's getting all of these kills right now. There's the YSS gets his first kill in this game, able to get onto Aresti, but the damage has already been done as the towers are just falling down.
Yeah, but with no can they get the job done to finish it? No, it looks like they're opting out of trying to end this early, saying, yeah, with the first Lord, we managed to take down 2 of the tier 3 turrets, so a job done for the side of Madagascar, well, at least in their minds.
I think that they at least got a few kills, right? That's what mattered, I think, a lot to the side of Fantasy, is that they got these kills that can bring them back at least a little bit into this game. Sure, they still are quite behind in the net worth, but it was a lot worse earlier, so the swing might change things a bit.
Yeah, it's all about maintaining this discipline, getting a couple of your heroes farmed up, and probably sticking together as a 5-man, and hopefully not to get picked off, and we just wait for that 14-minute timing where you should be able to have the opportunity to turn the game around.
It's aggressive sort of positioning coming in from Madagascar. I've been in this situation, right? This is like a late night classic game. You've won early, and now you just want to recall in the enemy base. That's all you want. And we see an aggressive flicker coming in from Aresti. Needs to be quite careful here, but the base is a bit exposed at this current point. Where's the Mlbb Fury? He's being very patient on it. He knows that this is not the best fight. He's like, guys, what are you doing? Why are you going in there? I'm not gonna go in with my Mlbb Fury.
Yeah, and that's a 2-for-nothing exchange in the base, and this especially, as you were saying, Seppi, about the timing. It's heading towards the 10-second mark for the second roar of the game, and with this, Fantasy has this pole position to try to secure it. They've gotten themselves out of the base, triple MMs. They should be able to melt this roar down very, very quickly.
Oh yeah, this Lord is gone. Larry and B is not going to be able to make it here, but we are going to see at least a bit of resistance coming through. The Mlbb Fury has been committed. They're going for this 3v1. Look at the bravest fighter, not able to get that last little cleave on the damage here. This is catastrophic for the side of Madagascar. This is a textbook throw.
Yeah. It all came down to one moment of ill-discipline. If they just maintained that discipline, kept the pressure onto the lane at that moment in time, because that was the right time for pressure to be placed onto the base, created the space, took the roar, and you would have had the perfect angle to end it. But with those 2 pickoffs, especially considering one of them was the jungler, we can see the game has the potential to swing, and we're heading towards that timing where the 3 MMs for the side of Fantasy can come online.
Oh man. Yeah, I don't know what I don't know what Madagascar are doing. What are they doing? This game was kind of difficult to throw. They managed to do a little bit here. I mean, we're talking about triple MM. I think the Karina is still going to be strong in this situation, but the rest of the team is going to suffer a lot because 3 MMs will scale really hard in a draft like this. So they'll at least be able to get rid of the Lord, at least for now. Oh, look at Larry. He's stalking. He's stalking the Irithal this Irithal is his victim. He's gonna go in, but look at the team. They're gonna follow up here. Larry, he's in a lot of trouble. Just 5 people at him. Oh no, is he gonna be able to see? He's got seen. He just pops that first skill, gets a tsunami slam. He's keeping himself alive, but you're 5.
Just way too much damage to try to get out of Tsunami Slam and everything committed. But I would say for the side of Madagascar, the defense not too bad. They still got their tier 2 turrets up. So they won't be too unhappy.
Look at the goal lead. It's on the side of Fantasy now. The game is completely switched over from 100 to 0 right now as Madagascar, for the first time in this game, are playing from behind.
Well, they've got to get their wave management right. You do have the map positional advantage. You just got to decide when you need to push the lane, how much you need to push it. Maybe get a slow push going on the top lane. There is sort of a slow push being set up, but I think it's kind of in the other direction at this moment in time, because I'd say in maybe another 20 seconds from now, if you were the side of Madagascar, you need that top lane to go in for a slow push. Just cause a bit of distraction, cause one of the members from Fantasy to move away, and then go in with that 4v5 numbers advantage and hopefully set up and win that team fight.
Yeah. As now, if they can get that bottom tower as well, that would help the side of Madagascar a lot. If they, manage to get that bottom tower, and then they'll make all the lanes shove in. But that looks a little bit impossible right now. Oh, Uranus. It doesn't matter if you're in Uranus, actually. You stepped into the wrong bush. You're going to get blown up. There's a Tsunami Slam coming in onto the Natalia. We all see him. No Fury. It does get popped there. Are they going to get that kill on the Zephyrus? Yes, they will. That's going to be a 2-for-0 trade. And that secures the Lord for Madagascar. This is like a second ticket to not throw here. But they're going to go without the Lord. They were like, nah, we can end this game 3v5 here. This should be a good enough opportunity for the side of Madagascar. They need to play careful, though, because it's a mega kill for Coco Pops. I mean, the resistance from the side of Fantasy is pretty dangerous. We're going to see Brody as well going in aggressively. Total Pop Memory gets the Irithel down. It's going to be Larry and B who finishes off the kill. Now it's a 3v2 situation. But, oh no, it's 3v3. They need to get away. I think that was another mistake. I think they needed to just go Lord there.
Yeah. I'm 100% with you. They didn't have the minion wave on their side to go for such an aggressive play. It was just one wave, and you've got 3 MMs into the mix. Now they've secured the objective. There's a Tsunami Slam. They take down the Brody, but it's YSS into the backend. He gets a pick up onto the Sicilian. He's turning it around, dishing out the damage onto Larry, but Larry has the mobility to escape, and he did his rack as well, just throwing out those heals and walking away. So you took the Lord, you lost 2. I don't think there's an ending angle here with the number disadvantage.
The cannon minion, oh! Sorry, I was looking at that cannon minion, almost getting that tower. He was fighting for it. He was trying his best. He was like, okay, my team's not pushing, I'll push. And then he doesn't get the job done. He was so close.
I was watching the same thing. I was like, he's like, one more hit. But we expect the defense to come out here pretty solidly.
Yeah, they are. This defense, as you said, it's crazy. I mean, that's what I would have liked to say if Madagascar weren't throwing so much. But it is what it is. They're going to have a little bit of fun this game. But I can feel the sweat dripping from their foreheads. They're like, okay, guys, come on. We need to lock in now. We're going to see the Tsunami Slam underneath that one tier 3 tower coming in from P. Diddy here as the Mlbb Fury is going to drop before it even connects. Oh. Yeah, I mean, throw after throw. It's not easy. They need to stop playing like they're ahead. In the way the way they're playing, it's like, oh, we're still ahead. It's not.
Yeah. The kill count is pretty much even. The gold lead is swung in the favor of. See, it's just the turret. It's just the map control. They should be able to get that final tier 3 turret as the minion wave. Just one
Doing
final
what
hit.
the minions doing what Madagascar.
Minions MVP of this. I thought there was a conceal play coming up. It looks like they broke that conceal. Hook damage onto the Kalia as Fantasy are sticking as a 5-man unit. However, Larry and B on that Karina seizing the opportunity, just force them around the map. Uranus into the front line. Lapucha, oh, the flicker sun comes out here. There's gonna be the full combination. Oh, but look at this from Brody. The immortality comes out. He's gonna get knocked out, taken down there. The mountain shocker from the YSS into the back line. It's going to be fantasy. They're winning this fight. It's going to be a 2-for-1 exchange so far. 3-for-1. Make that Uranus surviving through everything. Make it 4-for-1. It's only Diddy left alive. I don't think they're going to need the minion waves. Oh, you baby. They're not low high enough to actually end this. Those final turrets will be there, but this should be an uncontested raw going their way.
I think they could have I think they could have tried to end. If they went or like they didn't defend top tower with the Earthhull, and they just pushed it all the way through bot. The respawn times are quite long, but anyway, they've been playing from behind the whole game. They're not going to take any risks. They're going to go for the Lord instead. As I think Madagascar, they lose one more fight, they're done.
Thank you for the super chat, Toyota is shouting out war. This is war. This is all out war. I mean, from the start of the game, right, when the game began, I was like, okay, Madagascar actually has this in the bag. Then 2 decisions, one after the other, swung the game, and now we've got a triple draft online, fully online, with a beyond 18-minute Lord.
Yeah, this is it. I think this is probably going to be the fight, right?
Yeah.
Because if Madagascar defend this, then they can probably just run it down mid, and if they win the fight. But it's not looking like that right now. I think Fantasy, this is their opportunity. They've set themselves up for this part of the game where they can go with this 18-minute Lord, who's a beast, by the way. This thing is insanely hard to kill. And it's going to charge down this tower, knock it over like it's paper. Here we are going to see Rez T going to look for an angle with that Bravest Fighter here, but they need to be careful of that Traction Pulse. He's got the Immortality, so he might have to reset afterwards. That he's back. He needs to give a good set for his team, otherwise they're going to be in trouble. But I mean, look at the patience coming in from the side of Fantasy. They don't want to push with the Lord. I think that's partly due to the mismanaged lane equilibrium.
Yeah. I was looking at earlier on when they decided to clear the mid and not manage the side lanes, created a bit of chaos for them. But at the same time, their only real set potential that they have comes in from the clear. And that's a single target pickoff.
Yeah, so what I would like to see from Madagascar is just full 5-man. Don't even try and split push here. I think they should more walk around and just manage lanes as 5. Because if they split up for just a second, those MMs are just going to immediately delete a single target.
Yeah. We're at the 22-minute mark. Literally everyone is full build right now.
Quite a lot of Sky Pierces for the side of Madagascar. I would have liked to see those being sold already, but that's they still have them, so that's a bit of a yikes. You're going to see Lord spawning up quite soon. I think this could be the final Lord of the game. I mean, maybe this game's going to go 30 minutes. Who knows?
The way things are, you can never really tell. The Lord is down to almost half HP. Are they going to reset it? I think they will. Uranus just doing that poke damage around, but no. Shiny keeping the Lord alive, but a lot of damage coming through here. Onto the middle, but he should heal it up.
You see, this is what an actual Lord dance looks like in South Africa. The Lord dances we do in this region do not look like this. You see, teams now know the risks of actually taking Lord, and they're respecting themselves. We are going to see RST going in aggressively with the Gravest Fighter, looking for the Kimi. The back guy almost gets it. He has his immortality. He's going to try and get away, but Coco Pops is the one who blows him up. Oh, now look at that. Maneuver Fury on the back line here. Oh, no, not going to be able to connect onto the meaningful targets, though. Karina goes in, doesn't have the first skill, gets blown up. Legendary coming in from Coco Pops. Brody is going to be the one that gets and tossed down with that tsunami slam. Also gonna see the chase coming in from it though. Zephyrus falls down next. I think that's the last member of the side of Madagascar. If Diddy gets taken down, but surprisingly, I mean, where did Fantasy go? They were winning that fight so hard, but their teammate members just disappeared.
Yeah, the Mins were killing the base.
Oh, I see. Yeah, look at the base. It's half health. Oh my god, I didn't even notice that.
Kimmy had to recall. There's the traction files onto Shiro, but Shiro with the Bat's Feast onto the Uranus. Uranus Sanguine Claws lands onto him as well. Oh, but the Winter Crown as he's trying to survive. But the stun comes in. Manoa and Fury, they want to take down this Uranus. He's been causing so much of havoc here, soaking up the damage. But he gets pulled back with the Sanguine Claws. Erythel wants to take down this Lord all by a lonesome. No retribution for either side. There's no Bat's Feast available for Sicilian, but Sicilian into the mix. It's Sanguine Claw slightly off the mark. Erythel dancing around here. Mano wants to go and doesn't have the Mano and Fury for the knockup, but does land the stun. Kimmy manages to get the Lord, but this is going to be at what cost here. Uranus, he walks it all off. Lapu does not manage to connect onto Arwen. Arwen manages to reposition there, but Uranus gets scouted out. Will they finally take him down? Yes, they do. Larry NB secures that kill, but the Lord will be up in just a few seconds.
He had no mana on Sicily in that entire fight. Like they were gonna get that Uranus on that in that engagement there. They even committed the Mano and Fury for him, but Shiny was just not able to. Shiro was not able to output the damage necessary in that situation. Very unfortunate for the side of Madagascar right there. We are going to see the Bat's Feast coming through as well. They're going for the aggressive option of taking the Lord in front of their faces. This is extremely dangerous. I don't know if I guess they have it's a 4v5 at the moment, so they don't need to worry too much.
Yeah, look at how much damage this Lord is soaking up here as Kelia is trying to find the angle to get that knock-up. Trying to set for it, but it looks like the side of Madagascar are finally on the retreat. The Lord won't be doing too much damage. They should be able to take the Lord down. Shiro, meanwhile, the one to recall to the base just to make sure that they can defend these tier 3 turrets. I mean, right now, this is anyone's game. The gold legitimately does not matter.
Yeah. Gold is just a number now. It's just unless you consider that Brody has Wind of Nature and has not sold his boots and has a Sky Piercer. I'm not liking Shiny's itemization here. Not making use out of the late game sort of gold timing here. And meanwhile, if you look at the side of Fantasy, I way much prefer their items. They've got 3 Winter Crowns on the board. They're going for the immortality swaps. I mean, just purely on itemization, this should be in the bag for Fantasy, but I mean, they do have more team fight. I think that's what's keeping this game alive for the side of Madagascar, is that they should have lost this game a long time ago for the amount of throws they threw. But they do have the better team fight. That's what's keeping them in the game.
Yeah, the Lapo and Minotaur, those are big team fighter players. But right now, if I'm on the side of Madagascar, I'd be thinking, you know what, let's just establish a little bit of control, a little bit more. We do have the super minions up and running. So let's force the side of Fantasy around the map. Just create the number advantage, at least for a little bit, to give ourselves the best opportunity to secure this objective. The Lord dance has begun.
Yeah, this as I said before, guys. This is what we're meant to be doing in the Lord fights, in the ranked games, in the classic games. This is what a Lord dance is. All right. By the way, this Lord has 70,000 HP, man. It's just so tough to kill.
Yeah, we're beyond the 26, we're heading towards the 28-minute mark at this
but this is it.
time.
This is going to see the retro maybe coming out from both teams. Oh, but Brody's actually the one who gets it in the end. Then we're going to see the Tsunami Slam maybe coming out with the Royal Fury onto the back line. There, look at the heavy crossbow coming in. Doing quite a lot of damage. They've only lost 1 member each, though. Advantage going to the side of Madagascar this time, as they have the Lord marching it down. That is a beefy boy. I mean, look at the death timers on Larry and Zephyrus. They're gone for days. So this is going to be a 5-4 fight, right? They've got the Lord, who's the extra +1. If they've got all the spells up except for the Mano Fury coming through, they can try and end here. But they don't have their lanes equalized. This Lord, though, is insanely tanky. I think they can still play with it somehow. We're going to see minions actually coming into the top lane. The angle, we're going to see the Bravest Fighter going to blow up the air, though. She falls down. The Lord off HP. It's all the damage necessary for Madagascar to redeem themselves in this second game and final game, might I add.
Yeah. How long was? I think we were hitting the 30-minute mark here. Really, really close to it. 28 minutes 56 seconds. That I mean, the game could have been ended a lot earlier, but oh my goodness, it made for an entertaining match.
Indeed, man. That was definitely. I think that's definitely our longest game of MSA so far.
Yeah, I agree with you. My goodness. But well played to Madagascar in the end, coming up with the victory, moving on to the next round of the MSA Cup.
Yeah, it's going to be Madagascar up against Equinox in the next stages of the lower brackets. I mean, and then whoever wins there will be facing off against the losers of Saint Dynasty and Yala. Skip. Yeah, beautiful match. This match went very long. My apologies. But
It
yeah,
will be the lower bracket semi-final up next. As Skapskenko mentioned, it will be Madagascar up against Equinox to see who will be facing the losers in the lower bracket grand finals between 1 HP, Yala, Skip, and Saint Dynasty. Things are hotting up right now. We're heading towards that stage where we will actually get to see who's the top 4 teams in the land.
yeah. I mean, if you look at it right now, bro, there is 4 matches left. Then we will see the champions of the MSA Cup. Shroomsy, what was your thoughts on this match, bro?
What a game. Like, both teams threw so much. There was so many mistakes that was made in that late game, but they clutched it back each and every time. I mean, we saw Meta made a major mistake. They lost a lot of advantage, clutched it back. Same happened with Fantasy, and they clutched it back once again. The only thing I would say is, the only thing I was unhappy with was the itemization, as Rico mentioned. 3 Sky Pierces was no stacks, and yeah, that might have was the thing that cost him the late game damage. Was Shiro had like 2 kills on the Sky Piercer with like 4 stacks, 7 stacks, something like that. And it was not ideal. And I would have liked to see the Erythal also picking up the immortality, which was maybe a missed opportunity, because that death on that Erythal was the game ender for the side of Fantasy. So, bro, these are 2 major good teams. And if this is the match we saw in the round 2 of the lower bracket, bro, what matches are coming up?
I have to go quite early, actually. But I'm glad this game went. I've got something to do. But pleasure casting with you guys, and casting for you, the audience. Interesting games, for let's say the least. And I'll see you next time.
All right, so ladies and gentlemen, we're not done yet. We're just waiting for the captains of Madagascar and Fantasy to join us, as we will be doing the exit interview if the captains of Fantasy does join. However, we will be doing up the follow-up interview with Madagascar. Definitely coming in with the heat last night with with their interview. So let's see if they're going to take the red pill option once more and ask Equinox just to tap out because they won Saint Dynasty in the end.
Oh, nice post-match interview time.
Whoop, whoop.
as we'll wait for the captains and everything to get ready.
This is going to be a fun interview, I would say. Yeah, so, bro, this performance from Meta, uh, they definitely need to lock in, bro. If they make these mistakes against a squad like St. Dynasty, it might not be going the same way as it went into this game, being able to clutch it out on the 30-minute mark. So they definitely need to watch out for that. But teams need to start respecting Shiro's Sicilian, bro. That damage on that late game was crazy.
Yeah, it's got that infinite scale.
Hmm. Yeah, it's only a hero that infinite scales with damage. You technically say Granger, but that's only for the stack. So his burst ability and extended team fight gets extended, so he becomes stronger at the end of the game. But he's the only hero that can like infinitely scale with damage wise, and there's like no cap at all.
Exactly. Uh, but you don't expect the game to go this long. It's just not the typical way in which matches go, uh, except sometimes in solo queue rank. You know, you can have some murderously long games.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie, watching this match solidly makes me list to go play some rank.
You know, that's the thing about when you get to cast. It makes your fingers itchy. Well,
Like I'm itchy. I'm itchy to play.
all right, I'm just waiting for a response. The captains should be here. However, if the captains are not here in the next 4 minutes, we will call evening. But yeah, what a great evening, I have to say. Whoa! Semi-finals, lower brackets up next tomorrow night.
Mm, oh,
Hello,
it's
guys.
going to be a fun one. It's going to be a fun one. And as we spoke about the devil, he arrives.
Hello, hello, hello.
Colors bloom across
What's
the
up,
land.
Shiro? How you doing?
What's up? What's up,
The
guys?
city
That's
heralds
crazy.
an era
Good.
of peace.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Well, we're joined by Louis as well. So we've got the captains from both teams. Uh, that last game,
That game is
crazy,
crazy.
Beside the
crazy,
Long,
river,
long,
crazy.
long game.
a community
Maybe this season is crazy.
sharing a silent toast
Coco
of
Pops.
my past.
Nice player.
Yeah, the YSS made some excellent plays from the moment.
Because he always target me.
Mhm.
Maybe when the season die, he's finishing game. Use kill when use one time.
Yeah,
But
well,
maybe he why not ban my Sicilian? I don't know why don't ban my Sicilian. He not say I have titles. I don't know.
yeah. Well, we'll find out very soon. Why don't ban the Sicilian?
That's exactly what I said. Like your Sicilian is something that needs to be respected, though. But with that also being said, the Wise is one of the main heroes that comes up in the both tournament and ranked game scene. And this is the second time I've seen Meta Gascon leave open the YSS. So is that a strategy that you guys are using, or is it just that you are comfortable playing against it, or was it something that was overlooked?
For meta is strategy,
Oh,
but
I see.
maybe for fantasy is target meta.
Hmm. Well, when the YSS was left open, we knew it was gonna get picked up. Though I would say that the triple strat could have paid off in the end. Uh, you guys, Madagascar, right? You had the opportunity to end early. There was this one play where you rushed the base for the second Lord, and I was wondering what you were thinking at that moment in time. Did you think you had the ending angle just before that second Lord, or what was going on there?
Mm, maybe the team take I'd say maybe he take confidence. I don't know.
Okay. Well, it could have been a little bit of overconfidence there because I mean, it didn't work out all that well. I mean, the first game, granted, right? Game number one, we are talking about game number two because it was the most
Yes.
recent one.
Number one, wow. Number one,
Number
maybe I don't see why is the one number one game, but maybe have just one the second game. The
yeah,
first is easy for me, but second is hard.
was very, very challenging. Yes, agreed. So, but let me just go back to game number one. Whose idea was it to pick up the Manzadar?
Mm, he won't take Miss Star. He take just Minister. He want that
Yeah,
because
that was a very good pick.
he good. Minister is good XP for all for in the fight team. Her ult is amazing for the counter skill. It's good for fight.
Yes. It was very, very, very good. That was the pick I think that changed everything in the first game.
Yeah.
Very, very good first pick. I mean, third pick that came through. But let's talk to Lumi. Lumi is with us. Maybe he doesn't want to speak because it's not nice to be on the receiving end of a loss. But apparently, we have to drag you out of the doldrums and up into the screen on the live here. How are you? How's the team feeling after this particular performance? Not too down, I hope.
Um, they're a bit kind of down, but yeah, they tried their best, and I'm proud of them because they didn't throw the game. The second game, they gave a really good fight, so I don't think they were just playing around.
Yeah. It's it happens. It happens. You can't win them all.
Mhm.
You gotta have to fight and come back. But what can we expect from Madagascar going into the next round?
All right, let's rephrase that question, right? Lumi, if seeing that your team has dropped out, who are you going to back to take the championship in the MSA Cup?
I think so far I see Sane Dynasty.
All right, so another Saint Dynasty fan in the house here. Shiro, I'm going to ask you the same question that I asked you last night,
Yes.
bro. Message
Yes.
for Equinox.
Equinox, he fight tomorrow. Okay,
Yeah, yeah.
Equinox. I see Equinox fight versus GSCOM. That's good. Good Equinox. Maybe the jungles is amazing jungles, but I say is the step. The other step for me.
All right, so are you going to reiterate the same message you relayed last night? I'm telling the teams to just tap out before you guys step into the lobby.
I think so. I think that was the gist of the message. But Lumi, you guys did really well. I mean, finishing fifth in a highly competitive tournament such as the MSA Cup is no small feat. It means fifth position is still fifth position out of the number of teams that competed to get here. It's not a bad run through, and well, you got to showcase a lot of the skills that your team has and the abilities of your players. So we will expect big things from you coming into future matches and tournaments.
Yeah, so
For that I won't be here next year, so yeah, I won't be joining MSA Cup. I'll be back to Malaysia.
Oh,
Oh,
well.
So fine.
We're going to go play with the big boys.
Mhm.
I hope so.
Yeah, the that Southeast Asian server is just next
Yo.
level broken. Next level broken.
yeah. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to conclude the stream of the evening. This was fun having you here with us. We're up going to the semi-finals of the lower brackets tomorrow night, as well as the finals of the upper bracket, and then we will have the finals of the lower bracket on Saturday. And well, then let's see when we are going to have the grand finals. Will it be Saturday evening, same night, or will we have it on Sunday? So Nigel, if you're listening to this, bro, please send us the schedule. But without further ado, is there any exit words from all of you in the panel here with me before we say goodbye and good night?
So final words from my side is show me a game. Show me a game. I want to see action. Madagascar make me proud. Put up a fight. Be the finale I want. St. Dynasty versus Madagascar.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
to the two captains here, Shiro, Lumi, a wonderful play. The game, very, very entertaining match. I mean, especially that second game, seesaw of a game, could have went either direction. But well played to Finacity. But congratulations to Madagascar moving through to the next round. For the viewers at home who stayed tuned in and enjoyed all the excitement and entertainment, rooted for your favorite teams, rooted for your favorite players, a big shout out to you. But on this high note, we're gonna have to call it a night for the Mobile Legends streams for this evening. Thank you once again for tuning in to watch. But for myself, Waylander, Scops Genko, Shroomsy, Angelic Fury, Lumi, and Shiro, we're gonna have to say goodbye and good night.